You gotta watch it a second time with the director's commentary on.
Yes,
True.
of course.
I only need a full day.
With
Sleep for the week.
Okay, so at some point during this D&D, preferably when somebody is having like a monologue moment, I'm gonna go buy some vape cartridges. And I will run, so it doesn't take me long.
Okay.
Are you sure you should be running?
I should not be running. My body cannot handle the strain. But you know what? I'm gonna do it for you guys.
Wait, what's wrong with your body?
How about you just not?
It's a broken mess that should very like if this was real life, it would probably fall into a broken heap of bones and flesh and organs. But it's not. We all live in an illusion, and the Matrix just kind of keeps me together because that's what I'm supposed to do. Because otherwise, they can't harvest my energy.
Okay, first, what the
Alright.
fuck? Next.
Are you
What?
telling me that you are not aware that we are living in the Matrix, good sir?
There we go. You didn't expect the
How
monologue.
much have you been smoking?
When Synod said a monologue, he didn't expect himself to be doing it.
Hey, man. I can't avoid an opportunity at a good monologue.
No. That's not
This is a good song.
fact.
Ooh, I like that.
Ooh, my food's almost here.
I am M7 Blitzcrank now.
Yeah, you're
Uh,
cancer, is what you are.
Good job, I guess.
Well, how many mastery points do I have on it? Hold on,
I had a first time yeet in my last game.
Ooh.
Went 1 and 8 and died 3 times to Sejuani.
I have 50,000 mastery points and I'm M7 now.
I had a first-time pike in my second to last game, and I wanted to kill him.
Jeez, it went hard. I don't know how that person went 1 and 8 against Sejuani.
What did we just have? We had 4 and 10 Garen?
He was 2 and 9.
2 and 9.
He
There
kept
we go.
stealing all my kills, and that's how
You
he ended up
killed me.
4 and 10.
No, Synod really pulled it in at the late game there.
I carried that shit so hard.
Oh my god.
But
I was 8 and 1 until the fucking entire team started focusing me. I 1v3'd and I won. But I died to turrets, so 2 people were left against my 4 teammates. They lost.
right, yeah.
Wait,
Killed the Draven.
no,
Sejuani,
That's how it is.
you're not fucking portraying it right. Okay.
Okay.
You got the agreeing with me wrong. You got the agreeing with me totally wrong.
What?
He's looking at Discord.
I'm looking at the picture too. It looks correct to me.
Yeah.
No. Totally absolutely wrong.
Agreeing with Synod means you have a small brain. Agreeing with Triffy means you have a big brain.
Oh.
I will be right back, my food is here.
Okay.
Well, that was an interesting exchange. But yeah, they lost to the Lux and Lux support, and who else was on the team?
Fucking Lux.
Lilia mid.
Why?
I don't even know how they could fashion to lose that, but it was something else, I'll tell you.
It must have been intentional. That's the only excuse.
It was 4v2. It was 2-1.
Yeah.
They lose. This is why I can't even play ranked in that game, because I know that's gonna happen in my game. There's just no hope. There's just no hope.
They're gonna be like 1 and 5. You're gonna be like, stop feeding. Like, oh fuck you! I'm gonna feed even harder now. Like, all right. I'm just.
Oh right, what was I saying?
I'm just gonna.
What was I
leave.
saying?
Nothing. We were about to start.
No. I had better incentive
It's not
for you agreeing, for people agreeing with you. This is the better incentive, okay?
Bring it on, Daddy.
Look, you gotta be like people agreeing with me,
Yep.
and then
Mhm.
if it'll load, it's loading. Give it a moment.
Oh, the suspense is killing me. I sure hope it lasts.
There you go. People agreeing with me. You know what kills me is I type blowjob in Google and I've seen that video before.
The end result is the same.
True.
I'm a satisfied
But, like,
individual.
Have you ever? No. See, that's the people that are agreeing with you getting sucked off, right? So it's
What?
incentive to agree with you.
Uh,
Like, who would disagree with you if every time they agreed with you, they got a free blowjob?
oh, that's really convoluted. Okay.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I understand. It was a rewards program. I get it.
Yeah. Now I have to take this out because you know my own rules and not safe for work and all that shit.
Oh, you're showing integrity. I like it.
I've always shown integrity in my own roundabout way.
Okay.
I said roundabout. Okay.
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom.
Close all.
This is what we need to have. Okay.
Now I need to eat my white chocolate macadamia nut cookies.
Oh, all made level 5. Heading into no, you all just had a good night's sleep, and now it's the beginning of a new day. We stopped early last time, so that we didn't start your day for whatever it was, 30 minutes. So, you all wake up the following morning, which I think is the 24th, 25th. And I should probably open my notes. I'll wake up at your own time. You all come down for breakfast in your own time. And do you know Arcturus's lover, girlfriend, whatever she is?
Not yet.
Okay. Alright. So you all come down, and there is a pair of people making kind of a stink at the bar. Gestures and not particularly loud, but excited maybe, something of the sort. So you take your breakfast, and eventually you notice that this lady and her companion are going around and talking to other patrons. You have a little bit of time for any sort of conversation before they approach you. Otherwise, we'll get right into that.
I was gonna fucking ask Kato what the hell happened. That we had to essentially break you out of jail.
Yeah, there's a lot to talk about.
I mean, Themis is just sitting there, waiting for an explanation.
Much like Synod.
Much like Synod.
Take your time.
Slowly choosing on.
Honestly, though, Kato would. Just eats her breakfast. Stares Synod straight in the eyes.
Dennis.
Themis is still waiting for an explanation as to why the fuck we had to break you out of jail.
Let me just take off some cornbread and start slowly munching on it. Do go on.
That was a sham. Leroy Jenkins never happened.
What?
It was all staged.
Yeah, but hey, it was still great.
Yeah, it was staged.
Sure.
Well, it's not like we didn't pay anything to get you out of jail, Kato. I think we all deserve an explanation as to why you were there in the first place.
Telling him to eat his breakfast didn't work, and I had to try something else.
Darn. They caught me stealing something.
I'm gonna
Okay.
look at Kato and just be like, was this during the first part of your tasks where you had to steal something? Or the second part of your task where you had to plant evidence?
The second part.
Themis is gonna deflate a little bit. Like a a very, very tired tire. And just be like, was theft required to complete the task?
I'm sorry. It just looked really valuable. I thought we could get a lot of money for it. I was just trying to help.
So you're saying we had to break you out of jail because of your kleptomania? Because
I
Themis
mean, when you put
is
it
not
that
buying
way.
the really valuable. I thought it could help us. Yada yada. No, you haven't sold anything. Anything. You still have a bag full of knives.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Hmm. But usually statements like that are followed by something. All right. Well, I'll clear this up with the guild and the guards later. Just fuck. Keep your kleptomania on a tight leash for a little bit. I still have some things to do in this town before they chase us out with pitchforks.
Okay. Fine if I have to.
You have to. That's what it's come down to.
Okay. I won't steal as much as I stole before.
How about we just come to an agreement that you can steal the next town we come to blind, but you just keep your fidgety hands to yourself, just for for however long we're left in Burries. How about that? Maybe read a book or
Can I practice
um,
knife throwing
not in public areas.
in a private area?
Of course,
Perfect.
but not like a busy street is not a private area.
No,
Despite the
no.
fact that nobody can see you. Um, all right. Them is gonna look pleased that was solved so easily, and dive in with this with Stowe.
As you do when you don't really get what you want. Just okay. So after a pointed conversation, you return to your food. Shortly before you are approached by this somewhat unkempt looking woman. Salve, citizens. Do you have a moment?
Um, we were eating breakfast, but feel free to have a seat, I guess.
Well, gratitude, but I do not have the time for that. Simply asking if you have seen of or know of a man named Arcturus.
Hmm.
Well, Themis, do it.
What?
And I
Hmm.
raise my eyebrows, kind of waggle them.
I may have heard of such a man. Who's asking?
I'm his betrothed. and I'm looking to see where he went or what happened to him. He's been missing.
I see. I wasn't aware that Arcturus had a love interest, although I hadn't really asked. And as his betrothed, you do know what Arcturus does, correct?
He's... I have a general understanding. Well, I don't know. No, apparently. No, according to you, she doesn't. So, I know that was looking into a merchant and his connections. He said he was doing it as a favor. He was fairly tight-lipped about his work.
Well, that is commendable of him. Would not have expected that. I was just gonna look off into the distance, kind of considering, like, yeah, dude was better than I thought he was. Well, then I presume it's not unusual for him to, go off working for a day or two. Am I to understand that he's been gone longer than his usual ventures?
Yes, he has. This is almost exclusively to take place inside of the city. So it's quite curious that he would be gone for this long without at least sending someone to let me know. I am concerned that somebody caught him and didn't like his questions.
And did you have any you said a merchant. He was working for this character, or simply following him?
He was simply trying to get a bead on him to understand some intent. I really don't know much of the details. I just know he was doing it as a favor for someone else, just to for informational purposes.
I see. Do you know where this merchant would reside, perhaps? Or even his name? His place of business, at the very least.
I know that he lives in the northern section of town. When I saw the paperwork, his name is Huisden MacMathan. I don't know the line of work is it. Usually around here it's farming or maybe trade with the local dwarves. Zufbar.
This is gonna
I think concrete.
have his eyebrows shoot up into his freaking hairline after hearing the merchant's name and say, well, that is very interesting. I will have you know that Arcturus was working for me, and as such, I do feel somewhat obligated to seek out his whereabouts. If I do find him, I will, of course, let you know. If you'd care to leave an address or some way I could reach you.
You're his employer? Alright. Fine. I will give you my address. Something. Anything.
Doesn't matter, really.
Because you're not gonna do it. So yeah.
I mean, we'll see. Depends on where the fuck Arcturus is.
And yeah, how many places he's in. So,
Yeah, that too.
You do some pleasantries. You receive her address. Stop by. Tie up some miscellaneous little nuggets of information. She seems a little bit more relieved, but some questions have been answered, but as usual, it raises more. She's is not entirely satisfied, but she's willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Well, any information's better than none, right?
It's true. It's better to have closure than always wonder. And eventually she'll take her leave and you all will finish your breakfast.
All right. Themis is going to hurry up and finish as fast as he can, and then set his hands steepled on a table and look at the group and say, "Well, it seems that the reason I came here in the first place is popping its ugly head up above ground. And so if you would care to join me in searching the northern part of the city for this merchant, Huidan? What was his name again?
Yeah.
Heim
Huisden.
Huisden
I
McMathen.
will put it in the chat.
Lovely. I love it.
You
Good one. That's a good one. I like it.
That's half the battle.
Then indeed. Then I would be most grateful, and we could get back on our way to the Killen Mountains all that much faster. And I'll look at Raugum. Are we agreed then?
Sure, why not? Raul. Yes, I agree.
Oh, good. Robin agrees. Perfect.
Chili. Not Chili's jerking off. Okay.
That's what I was wondering.
The old. Okay, cool.
Well then. I guess I'll let you all finish your breakfast and go gather some things from my room. I have a strange feeling we probably won't be returning here. So you all might wish to grab your things.
Alright, well, I finished my cornbread, look at myself, and just remember, oh wait, this is everything I have.
I love it.
Okay, I'm ready to go. Sheesh.
Okay. Guess I'll come back down and we'll head over to the north side of the city.
But of gals.
Oh.
Still a black screen because it's bullshit.
It's fucking racist.
It's never ever gonna work for me.
Oh, shit, I should probably open Firefox, shouldn't I?
I should probably open Roll20, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
You all are clearly planning to start on a fight. So, you finish your breakfast. Dennis spends a little bit of time gathering his belongings. You all not sign out. Check out.
I'll sign out. I got you.
Sign in, please. Well, check out of your various rooms and make your way towards the northern section of town. It's not a particularly large. It's reminiscent of Dale from the Hobbit, and it doesn't take long. It's like maybe an hour tops. Take your way. There are a couple larger, almost like manor houses, at least in the style, that are around here. It seems to be a little bit more of the affluent part of town, a little bit closer to the entrance to Zufbar. It's taken a decidedly dwarven architectural slant to it. Lots of clean, strong lines. Lots of right angles. As you go around, there's plenty of dwarves. There's plenty of people who are dressed well. Looks like lots of footmen, other various sorts of servants are out and about today. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of particular higher up folk. Seems more like it's the servants rather than the lords or masters right now. There's quite a bit of dwarves, but there are some humans and a smattering of other races. But it is quite a bit of dwarven presence right here. And you can see past the city there are caravans and lines of folks who are coming to and from the nearest entrance to the Zufbar in the Alps, Alpine mountain range.
Okay. So you said there are people in the street, right? Just kind
Oh
of
yeah, it's morning
affluent
time.
people. Okay.
They're definitely affluent people. Yes, at the moment, most of them appear to be servants or footmen. You don't see anyone who looks like they would have any sort of sash or other indicator of wealth or nobility, even whatever it would be. But people in general are more well dressed.
Okay. I would assume that because this is an affluent area, there are some guards about.
Yes, there are some guards about.
Is that a figure or a picture? What is that?
I'm not even sure I want to ask the guards because we have Kato with us. Wait, I
Kato?
know you.
Yeah.
Have you stolen from these people recently?
Stop
Can't
right
I
there,
just like
criminals.
hide somewhere and not
Here,
get
I got
seen?
an idea. Thimis, you
Or
got like an extra
disguise
pouch on
it?
you?
Certainly try.
Yes.
Here, okay, I'm gonna put it right on Kato's head, poke out 2 holes. There you go.
Hey, that pouch was expensive. Some nice leather.
It's made out of griffin hide, you bitch.
Oh, of course, because you're just saying just have that lying around.
Well, griffin hide is quite useful in
I'm
some.
gonna take out a piece of gold and just flip it between my fingers and say, "Here's 1. If it works, I'll give you 2."
Or, I could
Themis isn't going to disagree with that, and he will take the gold.
Everybody's got a
Very
price.
easily bribable. Easily bribable.
The Griffin saddlebag shit.
They're not, the cheapest
Kato,
people
make
in
sure
the
this
world.
works. I got some money ready. Oh god, it's like the bar fight all over again.
Nah.
Is Chili ever gonna talk?
Yeah, what's going on, Chili? Where's your mic?
Did she pass away?
She did, in fact, pass away. It was a very sad moment.
A moment
well.
of silence. Alright, so, moving on.
Moment of science. Moment of science over.
Well, that was good enough.
Well, we don't want to inconvenience ourselves more than we already have.
I know, her death, not really important.
Molto triste. Ah. Well, you could. Okay. Cool. Alright.
Mic sensitive? As in your mic is too sensitive?
No, she's sensitive to her microphone's feelings. She doesn't want to talk at it.
Don't yell at it.
Because
Okay,
it has
nice.
a personality, Cyanide. Did you even ask what its preferred pronouns are? You don't care. You're a jerk.
Start sweating under the covers. I know I have.
Well, you know what? Xay can fuck my dick.
Zay, Z, Zer, Zerilius.
Oh no, that is a preferred pronoun. Xay. With an X.
Oh yeah, Canada's got like 35 of them, right?
I'll just call you like
dude.
a blueberry.
It's getting up there in the fucking fucking damn it.
He, she, it, and blueberry.
There you go.
All right, now that Kato is sufficiently disguised,
Yes. Why not?
I will approach the guard and Greet him. Say,
Okay.
what am I gonna say? Fuck.
That's a good question.
Yeah, fuck. Greetings. I was wondering if I could have a moment of your time.
All right. So, like a lot of people in, like a lot of people in this area, it is a dwarven guard. And he looks up at you. Gamat Manoon, what can I do for you, citizen?
Yes. Fuck. Gamat Manoon. Gamat Manoon. What does that even mean? Just hello?
Good day.
Sorry, tangent. Good day. Okay, good. Nice.
Show me
Yes.
two-
I mean, I do speak Dwarven, so
all right.
Rock, underground,
not that it matters.
smash.
Whoops. Just kidding. Smash. Oh, well, the what else getting sassy too? All right. It's not just the racially charged high elf that we have to deal with now. It's also really.
Well, the racially charged high elf is in Corsica right now.
I agree. All right. I can't copy and paste from
Do you
this
know
right now.
onion rings are just vegetable donuts?
Oh.
What?
Take it back to the shower.
Onion rings are
There's
just
sauce.
vegetable donuts.
Yeah, and coffee's a stew because beans are vegetables. Let's move on.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You weren't ready for that, were you? Yeah. I'll take it where it doesn't need to go. I'll do it anytime.
Oh my god. My prefrontal cortex hurts. I didn't think that was possible.
I got 5 more levels above this one. Do you want to see them?
Please, sir. Please, no more.
That's what I thought. It is some bullshit, crappy shit. Anyways. I've also got 100 dwarven sayings and insults that I can't wait to use as soon as you putzes get into the schlep into Zufbar.
Nice.
Alright, so,
Nice.
Right.
Moving on.
What can I do for you?
We're here in search of a certain merchant, a Huiston McMathen, I believe was his name. We have a business proposal for him, and I was hoping you might be able to direct me to where he might reside.
Oh, aye. He's a fairly astute citizen around here. If you go down this street over, and then he gives you directions.
I love it.
I don't have a city layout, and you can't make me have one. So, he happily provides you with directions to Eastern McMathen's Manor. And he gives you the name of at least a butler, which will be Canis.
Canis.
And gives you a little bit of common knowledge about him, and send you off on your own way.
All right, I will turn to the party,
Mm-hmm.
which still doesn't have a name.
I offered some.
Yeah, so did I.
Next time we'll take a vote. How's that? Well, we can scroll up and take a
3
vote.
guys and an extra small halfling. Let's go.
Discount Adventures. That's a good one. The Bandit Reformers. Idiots in cloaks. I don't know.
Cloak, Cloak and daggers.
Cloak and daggers. That could work. We do have a lot of stealthy characters in this party.
That's true. That's true.
We do. Right, I'll turn to the party and say, look, if you notice anything weird when we visit this fellow, don't bring it up, keep it to yourselves, and we can talk about it afterwards. Fair? Fair. Gotcha.
Kato nods her head.
Oh, yeah.
I'm intrigued now. I kind of want to bring it up. But you know what? Themis, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I won't this time.
Well-
Whoa.
I appreciate it. And it's more giving this fellow the benefit of the doubt, wherein doubt is whether or not he is a very dangerous individual. Because if he is who I am searching for, he is in fact a very dangerous individual.
Start stabbing us. I'm not gonna bring it up.
Please don't. Don't even complain. Just lie down and take it, and I'll heal you later.
No, I'm not gonna bring it up. I refuse.
Not this time.
Alright. So I guess we'll show up at Mr. Wheeston McMathen's house.
Oh boy, this will be a thing.
And, I guess, yeah.
Okay, so you make.
I
your way.
need some indication as to whether this man is the man I am searching for.
All right, all right. Does Themis know what he looks like?
No.
Okay. So, you head over, and eventually you'll come up to a maybe a 10-foot wall. When peering inside of the gate, you will see reminiscent of that.
Ooh,
Yes.
I like it.
And for the record, that is the
Ooh.
chateau. Yes, for the record, that is the Chateau du Fay, which is a real place in France.
Oh, well, very on the
I've never
nose
been to the
there.
chateau
Thank
on the
you.
lake.
There's not a lot
Chateau.
of lakes around here. It's not the Dolomite region, so otherwise I would totally be down for that though. If you all want to just spend your time in the south of France, I wouldn't stop you.
Oh, God. Trying out wine,
yeah.
killing very French bandits, or sorry, Germanic bandits.
Just living on the Amalfi
Bandits?
Coast. Just verily. Well, probably not in the south of France, but whatever. Who knows? The lake region, Monaco and all that. To come up with some ridiculous vacation tourist spot. Anyways, so and there is a small tassel, like you would have for a pool tassel for a curtain, that is by the front of the gate on your side, and it's just floating there. It's about maybe 5 feet long. And you see the end. You see both ends, and there's nothing attached to it.
Well, I guess I'm gonna pull on the tassel. I'm gonna assume it's a
Yeah.
bell.
Okay, well, I don't know what you're
Yeah,
gonna
well,
do.
we blow up right there.
Yeah. The ground opens. You all need to make a dex check.
Got you, then.
Fucking
Oh.
Scooby Doo type
Oh,
shit.
I'm good at these.
Oh, I'm good at these. So am I.
So you pull it, and you hear a small, lighter sort of tinkling noise. And after a couple moments, not too long, you see a small sphere on the side of the gate. And a voice comes from it. What business do you have with Lord MacMacken?
Greetings. Am I speaking to Canis?
You are indeed. I am the manservant of the Lord of the Manor himself. We are not expecting any visitors right this moment. Is there something that I can assist you with?
Yes, indeed. I've heard of the shrewdness of your master's business ventures, and had a business proposal for him. I was hoping to be able to meet with him.
I would be certainly happy to pencil something in for the next few days. Perhaps 4 or 5 days from now. Perhaps a lunchtime meeting would be acceptable for you.
Well, you see, this particular venture is quite time sensitive, and there are, unfortunately, other lesser known but still quite capable merchants in town, and I had thought that perhaps your lord would be most interested in such a uh, possibly profitable venture. Still right.
I will inquire with the Lord himself. A moment, please. The sphere
Interesting
remains,
little fellow.
but you can almost hear the footsteps, almost like he's just sort of left the phone off the hook. This wait is a little bit longer. It's a few minutes as you.
I hope they're not gonna have some air superiority because they have money.
With then suddenly a brigade of guard charges around, and you're arrested for loitering. So it's a few. So it's a few minutes of a wait. He returns. My lord is in the midst of a brunch, but he will see you during said meal. You are welcome to come in as guests of Lord Macmathan.
Many thanks. Um, I trust you'll be able to guide us to the dining room.
Yeah. You certainly will not be able to miss it. You walk your way down the stone gravel path into the front, where you are met with Canis, who's a halfling of
Gosh,
all
that house
things.
is nice.
The house is quite nice. He leads you through the foyer. I assume none of you want to leave anything with him. And
No.
yeah,
No.
yeah, that's pretty much okay. I had. Okay. So, you are eventually. Let me cue up the music.
Ooh.
I know, right? So, I guess that's what I was saying. It is excellent. And you are eventually led into the dining room.
Oh. Oh. Oh, Kato, can you feel that? Those chords. Ooh. Excuse me for a moment. I'm gonna just wander closer to wherever the music's coming from and just really
You're,
bask in it.
you're all being led there eventually. Uh, and you see a room that's very reminiscent of the one that hasn't loaded yet.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, wow, okay.
The wood elf
Looks like a restaurant I've been to
is
almost.
very taken with it. Yeah, I had actually planned for this to happen in a restaurant, but whatever. And you will also
That's fair enough.
notice you'll see a nobleman who's sitting at the head of the table, facing you.
Alright, well,
As soon
I'll
as I get a
bow
picture.
slightly and take a seat.
Um,
When's dinner?
We'll put that.
Oh, no, I'm kidding,
When's
I didn't say
dinner?
that.
He says.
I'll get us killed that way.
Yeah, you just might. Shit! I have a picture of him. Fuck. Let me see where. Yeah, that's the one. Should I? Come on. It's taking too long. We're in the mood. And thank you. Okay. This is Wisdom McMathan. And you see him, and you very quickly notice that all the others at the table, there's quite a lot of androgyny going on here. There are women with short hair, there are men with long hair. The facial features are somewhat difficult to make it determine gender automatically, especially from this distance. Canis introduces you. Most of the people at the table raise their glasses. Anyone who wants to, it's a voluntary perception check.
All these people, they all have such nice hair. What is this?
I know. It was inspired by mine.
Oh, but
Holy shit. Themis.
you
Alright.
perceive the fuck out of that.
Yeah. I should hope. I'm on my guard already.
Hey,
Another 20. Right. Oh,
look at us seeing
y'all are
things.
taking
Also-
the fun out of this.
We've taken the bag off Kato's head, by the way, because that would not be proper.
No,
that was-
should we leave it on?
Oh, Ralgum. So
Yeah.
everybody except for Ralgum notices a slight glitter, shimmer, maybe in the air around the entire table. It seems as though it's almost like if it was rain, but more if it rained glitter very gently. Wisdom McMathan lifts his goblet up. Right. Pleasant for you to come in. Please, of course. There's plenty of seats over there by the back. Welcome.
Much obliged.
You're of course welcome
Very
to partake of anything in the table.
Oh, what's on the table?
It's quite a large spread for being a brunch. There's there's small stuffed pigs. There's platters of vegetables that have been dressed in various ways with those small white toppers that you would get on like turkey legs. It looks like maybe hummus, something to that effect. Maybe like a green-ish hummus. It's a strange thing that you're not particularly familiar with. Let there be blood. What are you doing?
Well, she said vampires.
Oh, did she? There's a few amphoras on the table, but there are more to the sides. This looks almost a little bit more like a dinner than some sort of mid-morning, early lunch type of situation. But
Just
this is how the other half lives, perhaps.
Fuck,
Got a
man,
little on my plate.
pizza for breakfast.
Yeah, pizza for breakfast. Yeah, sure. If you'd like.
I'll just grab a little bit of
well,
it.
I'll give a slight bow because I don't have a glass to raise. And introduce Athens as my business partner, and say that the two behind me are our hired muscle, as it were. Emphasis on not really muscle. For one of them, at
Malcolm
least.
is more muscular than the rest
Yeah.
of us. But Kato
Yeah.
here, Kato, do the little thing. I always like that. The dance. Do the dance.
Shh,
Tater
Athens,
does the
we're-
dance.
She does the dance.
I love how you
Reluctantly.
I love how you said that. Just completely resign.
She knows what this is. Little tit for tat. You bust her out of jail
Yeah.
at 3 o'clock in the morning. She does a dance in front of a bunch of people.
Dance.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me hear you roar.
And I'll address Huizhen and say, I come before you with a certain proposal. I am, though you may not have heard of me, a traveling alchemist, Themis Malorian at your service, and my wares are more on the exotic side. And before I set up shop here, I wanted to perhaps set up a deal with the local merchants and maybe some exclusivity or a venue, and definitely get a feel for the local economy, as small as this town is.
Right. Well, it's just the two of you then. Well, I'm always happy to help out an Eladrin and his phantasmagorical companion. You notice that he's talking to Themis, but he's definitely looking at Athen, and so is at least two other people at this table. There's probably a total of 7 before you got here. 3 and 3.
Oh, they're all looking at me?
No, well, 2 of them are. And Huizden.
I'll give them a nice smile, maybe even a wink.
Themis will sit down and rub his chin a little bit. Well, it's not every day that somebody recognizes my people. I wasn't aware that we had any trade caravans coming through these parts.
We don't really have much in the way of trade caravans coming through here, but I haven't made my life here. Done a wee bit of travelling beforehand. So do you have the exotics, or do you require them?
I am in the business of producing them. Potions, of course.
Right, so the components for that. Do you have them, or are you seeking a supplier?
Supplies would be nice, but I can always acquire them on my own. If you had a venue or place I could sell them, that would be wonderful, as I could definitely use the reputation of a well-known merchant to, push along sales, as it were.
Oh, I'm quite sure that would be agreeable. Take a small percentage off the top, just something small, just a trifle, really. Just depends on how much assistance you're requiring. But for the moment, that's all details and more fine tedium, I should say. Sure, I'm sure an legend such as yourself has some fantastic stories to tell.
Oh?
Since you've decided to instigate yourself insinuate yourself into this gathering, why don't you entertain us a wee bit first?
Oh? And what kind of stories would you and your companions like to hear?
He's talking to you, but he's still looking at them.
Well,
As an Eladrin, I'm sure that you have plenty of experience with otherworldly beings. What's it like living for so long?
I'll just chuckle slightly to myself.
I must say that I am not opposed to the length that my kind has, the longevity that my kind has been gifted. It has permitted me to travel quite a bit, and I must say the world is full of so many wonders. There was in fact a time that I found myself in the deserts of the Cornan Confederacy, traveling with beast tamers of all things, and the things I saw, the strange. Oh, what's the word? Fuck, I'm forgetting the word. Fuck.
This is nice.
The strange mirages that may or not be real. Even in Mundus, it's quite fascinating how life thrives in such a desolate place. But do I definitely notice that he's very interested in Athens, right?
It hasn't really changed.
But you
And
seem
he's
to
not
be,
the only one, I should say.
but you seem to be quite taken with you and your companion seem to be quite taken with my friend here. Is there anything that particularly stands out to you?
It's my luscious hair.
You
clearly.
are. You are the whitest of white people. I swear. Ridiculous.
I'm only half.
I mean, Sinai. I'm not talking about feminist. I'm talking about Sinai. Is there something in particular that appeals to you about the physical configuration of this man's face?
Well, I do say, oh, that's a cool fucking adventure you got yourself there.
It's so ridiculous.
Hey man, I'm feeling discriminated against.
It's just because you're in. It's just because you're in.
Quit mocking my privilege.
I love it.
It's just because you're in French Quebec, acting like a Brit. That's all it is.
Well, look, man, I'm an outsider here already, so might as well just
Aw.
capitalize on it. God, you don't know how hard it is to pretend you have a freaking Quebec accent in French. Ugh,
Oh, yeah.
ugh, and use Quebec swear words. They're terrible, by the way. They're all religious. They mean nothing. The worst swear word in Quebec French is tabernacle, as in like
Yeah, I know what
the
tabernacle is.
yeah, that's the worst swear word you can use.
So they don't-
Tabarnak.
So they
But-
don't like Jews, then.
No, they don't. But that's a whole nother issue. Anyway, yes.
So, moving back on. Oh no, course not. It's just a wee bit of the drink. And, we fancy folks like us. That's all it is. There are definitely, it's humans and half-elves and elves amongst the 6 other people. Winston recognizing himself looks thoroughly human. There's no point to his ears, no sharp features, there's nothing of the sort.
Except for, the sparkles in the air.
Right, but that's not going to space.
Mm.
But, yes, there is a bit, it is a bit, étincelant, if you will. Have you ever, you're not supposed to live in this long. Would you live shorter if you could?
I don't see why.
You know, actually, that applies to Alfaria. Actually.
I'm gonna laugh at that comment. That's funny.
I haven't really given it much thought. My longevity has given me many opportunities. I don't think that I would ever choose to. I can't imagine dying at the age in which I reached adulthood. It would. Really, I haven't given it much thought, really. Frankly.
Right. So, you don't look like a local, Ralgam. What's your story?
Come here, my boy. Come here,
You
Rag.
have something entertaining for us. For sure, you dwarves are always a singular-minded lot.
Do the dance. Do the dance. Oh, do the roar. Do the roar. Let's go with that one.
Jelly, just use the mic. We don't care.
Yeah, we don't care. There's settings for a reason.
I am using it, but okay.
Actually,
Hello.
I lost my memories, and I got them back.
oh,
And that's all you need to know right now.
oh, but I want to know more. How did you get it back? Was it a trade, or was it a gift? Did you get all of them back? Do you like having all of them back?
The fuck are you thinking?
Pardon?
I'm not the sharing type.
Oh, you're just the taken type. You're just gonna take my wine and take my food and give nothing back. Would you like to try again, me lad? I'm only asking for a story. I'm not asking for your face.
Your life.
Yet.
I don't even. Here's the thing. Oh God. Can I have
What
an
do you-
A
excuse
charisma
to
save
the
for what?
restroom?
For what?
Can I have any excuse to use the restroom?
Excuse to use the restroom with a
Here,
7.
I'll help you.
With
Hold
a
on, I
7.
got this.
Oh, you wanna
Listen,
just?
I don't even have good charisma. I'll try this though. Fuck. Well, I'm not even gonna give it. You can figure this one out.
You're on your own. All of a sudden. Right. Suddenly you have to use the bathroom, do you?
Yep. I would prefer I use a
Doors,
tree.
tiny bladders. It goes hand in hand.
Well, I imagine as the muscle of the group, you're not going to run away from your employers. So, I'll have
Alright, look at me. That's what I say.
I'll have that some. I'll have that one show you where they are. And one of the servants in waiting guides you off to the
Drink
bathroom.
just goes through him so quickly nowadays. I don't know. It is such a strange sight.
It's unusual for a dwarf to have a bladder the size of a thimble. You might want to keep an eye
Yeah,
on that one.
it's the only thing that's small on him.
Yes, he is quite the interesting enigma, but, well, there's no better person to have defending my person and my goods. He has proven many times that he is quite capable of eviscerating anybody that tries to relieve me of my gold. Or my life.
He'd be dumb, but he's terrific when it comes to just hitting shit.
Quite.
Oh, quite the combatant. I'll have to see how well he does against some of my folk. That should be.
Oh, I would love to actually see that.
That might be a good evening, actually.
Well,
keep
it
that-
would certainly be entertaining.
I'll keep that in mind for sure. If everything goes well, who cares?
At least we are blessed with all having quite interesting stories from our travels.
Indeed.
Oh, is that so? And what do you have to share then?
Well, I've hunted quite a number of creatures back in the day. Even have some scars and all. I'll sit up, take off my cloak for a second, and reveal along my back 3 long slashes.
Oh,
This was
boy,
a
the
fun one, I'll tell you.
scars.
I was clearing a pack of ghouls out of their nest, and thought I had gotten all of them. One of them played a trick on me, hid in the brush,
Ooh.
jumped out at the last second.
Oh, I do love a good trick.
Well,
Speaking of
at least-
tricks, let's see how many of these. see how many of these green onions the halfling can fit in his mouth, in her mouth. Go on then, love. Entertain us.
I didn't sign up for this.
Green onions are good, just go with it.
Just do it.
They're high in nutrients and vitamins. They'll help you grow taller.
Can you like roll a persuasion check?
You can roll the persuasion check.
He's not really trying to persuade you. He's pretty much telling you. Doesn't mean you.
Fine.
It doesn't mean you have to do
Doesn't
it.
mean you have to. There's
Yeah,
ways to go
he's
about
not,
this.
He's not trying to get you to do something. He's telling you to do something. You can.
No,
You
I
can
don't
say-
want to do it.
And persuade him
Yeah.
that you don't really need to.
I really don't need to, bro.
Would it be?
I mean,
Just persuasion.
better
That's
see how
effective.
much-
tell him a story. He's been trying to get stories out of us all evening.
Excuse me. Oh my.
Would it be easier for you if you saw how much drink you could handle?
Oh, now this is one I know pretty well.
Oh,
A nat 20 for.
Drink?
This is a story I know well.
We'd
It's
love
all
to
day
see
drinking.
We'd love to see a great drinker and help them find their limit.
Where's Ralcom? Get him back in here. Oh, that was Scopa though.
You can start with this dwarven swill and work your way up to fine elven wine. I've heard rumors of some curious wine discoveries down in Milan, actually. Perhaps I'll be able to get some next time you're here.
Oh yes, quite worth your while actually. We were just there and quite strange happenings at a farm just on the outskirts. Some flax farmer suddenly woke up one morning to find vineyards essentially in his backyard. It was mind-boggling. The wine was delicious.
Oh yes,
Definitely
I
worth a
remember.
buy.
Oh, I can't wait to find out who'll be pissed off. I'll certainly get an entire next time I have a vineyard so close. It's so lucky for me. But go on then. Let's see how quickly you can quaff this goblet.
Go for it, Kato. You got this.
I'm not getting out of this, Kato.
Okay. Chug, chug, chug.
Should
Alright,
she roll
give-
Constitution save?
Yeah, give me
Oh,
give me your
great.
first Constitution check
Ever.
ever.
Ever? Yeah.
And yeah, it's not wrong. 14.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. Respectable.
Not terrible.
It's not the best tasting wine you've ever had. It's robust, shall we say? It feels like maybe they just kind of like took the grapes and crushed them up and didn't really care how many leaves were in it. It's not the greatest thing.
Ew.
But you throw it down, and you feel fine. The people at the party, at the table rather, give us a soft clap. Oh,
Jolly good. Jolly good.
she's quite the determined one. Let's see how you do with this next one though.
Okay.
Give it the next one.
I
It's gonna
took
be
it
a-
down.
Yeah, alright.
Oh, great.
Oh,
That
my.
one.
You
My.
fucking died.
Oh god.
Kato dies. The end.
So he put
You just die
you know, Chili, if you're not gonna talk or really do much this session, why don't you come up with some new roles other than bullshit and condolences? Where you're not just spamming the same two for
Okay,
40
I'll just-
sessions.
As Kato just hits her head on the table drunk, let me just grab her and kind of lift her up. Make sure she doesn't hurt herself while she's drinking.
Right, so. Oh! Now that's entertaining. I'll tell you now, actually. I switched out the medium. Nope. Right, I should tell you now. I switched out the medium with a personal from my own collection. That's why you've done so terrible this time, lass. You'll, hopefully you don't grow any ears, but otherwise you should be fine.
Ears?
It'll be thorough. Oh yeah, like sometimes they seem to grow like the ears of an ass, or even a couple of times there's been like dog ears. It doesn't happen very
Bunny
often.
ears.
It's a curious bits of back. It could be bunny rabbit ears. That would be thoroughly entertaining. She's already half the size of one.
Let me just
Nobody
look
has
at her
any
ears if I can't
Maybe
notice.
mouse ears. Yeah. There's nothing. There's nothing happening with her ears right now.
Now,
Oh, one
Hey, you know
day.
what else might be interesting?
Go on. Go on. I'm listening, love.
I probably shouldn't get into a fight with this guy, though.
No, you really shouldn't. You really, 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 really shouldn't.
nope, Kato, get down.
If I punch him, I do 0 damage.
You do one.
You're all the
point
way
of
across the
If I
table.
hit.
Nope, down.
damage. You do, it's a minimum of 1 point of damage.
I do 1 point of damage if I hit.
If you hit.
You're all the
No,
way
no,
across the table.
I'm about to tie like a
You have
leash
to
around
walk
you and make
all the
you
way
heal.
up to him.
Stagger.
I couldn't make it. I'd fall over. I'm drunk.
You might. I might have to make you roll for that. Yeah, since you got a nat 1.
Yeah, no, let's not. I've gone through enough trouble already.
Oh, that was quite the distraction. But, though I know that talking business at the table is quite unseemly. I do have some other errands to run, and so perhaps we could set up a true meeting to discuss deals and the sort. Maybe tomorrow at lunch, if you're available.
Tomorrow evening would be quite doable, actually.
Tomorrow
I
evening.
have a small I have a small estate on the northwest side of the city. You're welcome to come out there and meet with me.
That is quite the invitation. I'm sure we'd be honored. And I look at the others with like wide eyes, like just say shit, motherfuckers.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Well then, thank you for your hospitality. But it seems my hired muscle is going to need to be carried out, so we will be taking our leave.
I wouldn't have like whatever. Here, I'm gonna unroll my bag again and just shove Kato in there.
You what?
Come on, Kato. We're going.
You're getting shoved in a bag, Kato. This is it's
Kinda
one
like
of
a
his
dwarf.
quirks.
Can I try and fight him?
Here,
Sure.
here, just
do whatever
I
you
I
want.
Yeah,
don't
but-
want to be stuffed into a bag.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
I'm
Okay.
probably gonna get like a 2 again.
what do I have to roll to shove her in?
Well, I'm just gonna say that because Kato's kind of trashed, you do get your hands on her, so it'll be a contested strength check, and Kato will be at disadvantage.
Oh, great.
There's a 16
Okay.
for Olympia. Ooh,
You're fucking kidding me.
2. I got a 2.
yeah, it's a 2. No, she rolled 2d20. That's not.
Okay, I was like super fucking surprised.
And it's minus 1.
Yeah, you,
so.
you slap his hand away the first time, and then after that, you're just like you just face plant
I'm
right
too
into the
drunk.
bag. You think
Easy there, easy
slapping
there. Just
away
take
his
your
first hand was so hysterically funny that you don't even
I'm
know
sure.
what happens next.
Just slide some
Oh,
pizza
oh
into the
dear.
bag. Eat that.
Quite sorry for the scene. Enjoy your lunch or brunch,
Of course.
as it were.
Of course. I'll see you tomorrow evening then.
Tomorrow evening, and I will grab Athens and Ragam's arm and leave at a not
Be
running,
careful, if you come
but
holding some people.
I'm fast walking. You know, like the old ladies do in the street. That
Yeah,
kind of
I've been to a mall before. I know exactly what it is. Right, so you get up, you excuse yourselves, and start almost power walking, shall we say, out of there. You do notice there's a rather long-haired male from the table who gets up and seems like he's going in the same direction that you are as you leave. He doesn't follow you the entire way, but he does keep pace with you until he turns off down a corridor that you have no idea where it goes. You meet up with Raugam by the front door, and you are bidden.
Nice pee break.
You are invited to leave, and you make your way out, and it's almost 4 or 5 in the afternoon now.
We're leaving. Come on, head back to the inn. We're not gonna linger here. And Themis seems uncharacteristically serious.
Wow, Themis, you seem uncharacteristic.
Is that really what you're gonna say? Or you just
No. I'm just gonna say like, oh, whoa, dude. Kind of lower. You're like up here. I'm gonna need you a little down here.
back at the inn. We can talk about it. Just not here. And walk back, and I want to pay attention to whether or not we're being followed.
Okay, give me a whatever it is, perception check. 23. You don't see anyone.
Nice.
You,
All right.
you check. You not only look behind you. You also look in your peripherals to see if other people are making way. Like maybe there's somebody behind you. They move to the side farther than they would have to. You really,
Thorough.
you take multiple angles. Yeah. And it doesn't. You don't see anybody following you. You do, however, notice that with that, I'll give you with that since you crit on it. You do notice that you left in the morning, and it's almost 4:30, 5 o'clock in the afternoon now.
And it didn't take hours
It
to
most
talk to.
definitely did not take hours. That's like 8 hours. Or actually, no, it'll be less than that because you were up late. But it definitely didn't take as long as it should.
Seems like
I didn't notice the
it's a little
signs
late for us to
of
be.
any kind of rift or.
You haven't really felt anything right now.
Interesting. Okay.
Had a long business meeting.
Yes, it was strange, wasn't it? Did you notice anything off about them at all? Perhaps,
Well, I'm sure we all noticed the little bit of glitter around their bodies, or in the air itself.
yes, I will have to do some research over that, but I have my suspicions as to what that might have been. I believe, although I can't be sure, that we've just dealt with Shide, and that tells me that I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. Well,
Yeah,
we
they
may
seem-
have to scout out this supposed manor in the northwest before we head there tomorrow night. I have a bad feeling about this.
Two of those characters seemed unnaturally interested in my character.
Yes,
They looked at me funny. It was weird.
I noticed that it is unusual, and I can't imagine why. Is there anything about you that might?
I don't know. Let me look at myself. Look
No.
inside one of my bags. I carry a Kato.
Hmm. I don't
Maybe they.
think that is exactly
I think
what.
maybe it's to do with my past, or maybe it's because of who I am.
Maybe it's because you're attractive.
That too. I am pretty hot. Let me billow my cloak to make you look.
We haven't really discussed that.
Those of elvish descent tend to be quite fine of features, but well, I guess it's possible. Can't really hazard a guess, though you are being quite cryptic about your past. But I'll not pry. I guess
I
head
told you
back.
a little bit at the table that Mark isn't just some random event.
What?
The scratch on my back.
What?
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
What?
Hmm. And you got it slaying a beast, was it?
A nest of them. They tend to congregate, or at least they did a time ago.
Interesting. You'll have to tell me more about this mysterious past of yours. He's being sarcastic, but he's still clearly very worried.
I like to take my time giving out my past. It makes people want to be my friend longer.
I can assure you that my deals with your former companion make it so that there is not much I can do to leave you guys unless certain conditions are met. So you don't have to worry about that.
Oh my god.
Oh, good. So
It's
you're our best friend now. Yeah, you can't leave. Okay, cool.
Yes, whatever abandonment issues you have should be satisfied with that.
Yay! And I clap.
Never mind the fact that he just said you have abandonment issues, right?
I know.
We're gonna gloss over that.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Alright.
I'm slowly breaking apart at the thought that all my family's missing.
We're going back to episode 2, Athens.
I like it.
Kill a guard.
I like it. No, please not that episode 2 Athens.
or 4.
More like screaming
5,
in a bar, Athens.
Yeah, that one.
Oh god, that I haven't done that in a minute. Maybe I should bring that back.
You should. You should.
Cyanide. He's been waiting. Cyanide's all about the angst. When are you gonna learn?
I need some drama, man.
Oh yeah.
I can't live without it. I need a victim. I
and-
need like some kind of righteous.
And you're too busy talking like a robot to provide any, so somebody else has to.
How drunk is Kato right now? That's
Very
the thing on my
fucking
back.
drunk with that one.
It's been less.
I'm so drunk.
Alright, I'm just gonna.
Yep. You know what?
I'm
Drunk people say
asleep.
that. Only drunk people say that. She passed out in the bag, dude.
I just scream. I'm asleep.
I was thinking of
There
maybe
you
like
go.
tying a collar around her and then dragging her.
Oh, that's,
She'd
oh,
probably
that's
be face
classic.
down in the ground.
Sleeping.
Like a cat on a leash.
Pretty much.
Fine, I'll drag you home in the bag. I won't drag you through the street like an animal.
You're gonna drag me? Jeez. Okay.
I was planning on using like a collar and just, leashing you around.
Yeah, like parents do with their kids nowadays.
I mean, I've seen it.
I've seen it too. It's trashy as hell.
It is so disgusting.
This here's my kid. He's a purebred.
Speak, kid.
Yeah. He's wandering around too much. We gonna get him neutered later. Right,
What was that, Jimbo? What'd you say?
Yeah.
Nothing, father. I don't mean to anger you.
Garbage.
That's right, boy.
Wait, what? You can't do hearts? What? You can't do hearts. Oh god.
That's
Did she actually leave?
Did you
What?
piss her off again? Well, whatever.
I said KYS, that song is trash. That's it.
Well, feelings be hurt. There you go. Just put a space. It's kind of like a heart. It's not. You can probably do a stack of hearts. No, you cannot. Never mind. Anyways, so you make your way back to the inn with a drunk Kato in a bag.
Well, that was interesting.
Mhm.
surely was.
I'm sure you all have questions. But if not, then I believe I have some scouting to do in the northwest.
Okay.
You're free to join me if that's what you desire, but
I tend to be good at subterfuge. I'll join you. Let me just apply some different spells to my kit. Take out spike growth, put on misty step. Keep my hunters.
hey, I have Misty Steps.
Hey.
Teleporty boys.
We go zip zoop.
Okay. Does that mean you're not curious at all? That's fine by me, but
What? Sorry.
I said, I take it that means you're not curious at all as to what that was?
You're misty step.
No. What the fuck just happened? No, I'm not curious.
Well, fucking. I'm sure there's some magic at work there. I'm sure we all saw a bit of it. But we're not gonna know until we do some deeper looks.
Okay.
Unless
Fair
you know
enough.
something I don't. Do you know anything I don't
Well,
about this?
Oh,
I am here to track the group of Shide from my plane. And it seems we've stumbled onto a den of them, which leads me to believe that our meeting tomorrow night is not going to go very well. as far as health goes, or continued existence, if you prefer.
So what you're saying is we're gonna get fucking killed.
Yes, perhaps.
Well, anything. If I've been taught anything about hunting monsters, it's do it while they sleep. Let's go.
They're not monsters exactly. They're sentient beings from a different plane of existence. But yes, your logic is still sound.
Kato. Actually, no. Raugum, take Kato. I'll pull her out of the bag and just set her on top of Raugum. Just don't drop that.
Don't lose it.
Don't lose that.
Don't let it go out of go out on the town.
Find her like a bed. Hopefully in an inn, not just outside.
Yeah.
Well
Can
then,
you do that for us, Raugum? Beep once yes, beep twice no.
Ragam, we're missing your snark.
Yeah, I'm missing the whole part where you say you're gonna beat my face in.
It brought so much life to
I
the
know. Every time I heard you sass me, it just made me feel more loved.
right.
Every time I felt like you just hated my guts for existing. I don't know, it gave me a warm feeling inside.
I would tend to agree.
Alright.
Okay.
I can't do this if you don't make fun of me, Raugum. What are you doing? Okay. Well, I didn't want to play D&D anyways with her, so whatever.
What?
What? Oh, hi, Shelly.
we were awaiting your
Oh,
input
here.
Oh.
because Athens just dropped a drunk as fuck, passed out halfling on your lap.
Oh, can I toss
Don't.
it back like a hot potato?
No, don't lose that. We need you to take care of that for now while we go do some
Can I just
Scouting.
sleepy boy
can
things.
I just eat it? Just eat.
No, you can't lose
It's
this.
Kato.
It's Kato.
Are you gonna eat Kato?
Eat. Why?
Oh,
Why?
yeet it. Okay, I was like, oh, I guess you could yeet Kato in the middle of a busy tavern. That
Okay.
that wouldn't start a bar fight at all. But
Oh, remember last time? Oh.
Perfect.
Unless there's 20 gold in it for me, don't do it.
Wait, hold
Alright,
on.
so we're splitting the party and we're going exploring. Got it.
we're just going scouting to see what this manor of his estate looks like.
I'm invading your
Excuse me.
property.
Alright.
If we're not back by morning, do come looking for us.
Nice.
And with that pleasant note, we're off.
Okay. The sun's starting to set. It's a little bit after 6, probably by the time you get started. Make your way out of the city and head northwest. There's quite a bit of cleared area. There's not really much in the way of farming, but it's cleared, grassy. A few trees here and there, and off to your right you'll have the Alps, and then straight ahead you'll see what looks like there's a bit of a forest. It looks a little bit sparse, but that's. And then to your right is a lot of open fields, and then it curves
Into some hills that are wooded as well. I will get a Google map going here.
I need to go hit some alchemy or like chemical shop sometime to grab some stuff.
Or you could just ask the alchemist.
Okay, well I need two things. Do you have either potassium nitrate and or aluminum? Or magnesium. So it'd be better though.
What do you need them for?
It's a little science project I did back in the day.
I might have some lying around my bag somewhere.
Here, let me just Alright.
Considering the fucking guide to all the potions.
Oh, okay.
That
One
shit was
second.
hilarious.
And now it's just got way more detailed and real.
Yeah.
With proper chemical names.
Yep. Not that it didn't have fucking proper chemical names before.
Oh, yeah. Lithium grease. There's a proper chemical.
Right?
And
Potassium perchlorate.
there's actually a Lago di Varis. So there's a small lake that's to the southeast of the city. You're headed up to the north. Southwest, excuse me. Southwest, you're headed northwest.
That's the information you need.
Oh, that's...
What? What's
So I'm whispering to you. That's what I'm trying to communicate to you.
I can
Oh.
see it, you idiots.
I know
No,
you can see
kidding.
it, but I don't want the rest of them seeing it.
Oh. I can make one of those pretty easily.
Cool. So if you ever need one, chuck it out.
I mean, like, not like on the fly.
Yeah.
But I can learn to make one of those.
It's actually quite a simple contraption, really.
It is, but I have to abide by the rules that Striffy and I discussed about alchemy, because otherwise it would be broken.
Agreed.
Anyway.
U to the S. Yes. So, anyways, you begin to.
I assume they gave us directions to the manor if we're to meet them there.
Yeah, I sort of messed that up. You were gonna meet him
What's my waypoint?
at his manor, and then go there. So that's more what it was going to be. You're gonna meet him at his
Waypoint
townhouse.
on my map.
How about that? You're gonna meet him at his townhouse and then go.
Oh, interesting.
I didn't make that clear. I know that.
Okay, no, that's fine.
It,
But we can still search the area.
it shouldn't be hard to find a building.
Is it a building?
Does it have a roof?
That's what he made it sound like.
Indeed. So I guess we'll search the area for a building.
Okay.
Just a
Do
building.
you want us to roll, or should we just kind of wander around the forest
Roll
and spend
for
some
it,
time?
roll for it, roll for it.
Well, that's a good
Would that
question.
be
How much time do you
investigation?
want to spend? Do you want to
All
be
of
here
it.
after dark or not?
Well,
Starters.
I would like to sneak around.
Okay, that's easily.
So
Oh, how nice.
Then that's going to be a stealth check, and you move at half speed, or else it's a disadvantage.
Yeah,
Alright,
they both
so you got
did
a
alright.
23 and 17. Okay. So, you want to stealth around, and how much time do you want to spend looking for the house?
both Athens and I have trance, right? Or does Athens not have trance?
I have trance.
He does.
So I guess we'll leave enough time for us to sleep before morning, if that's acceptable.
I have to take care of a halfling all night? What the fuck?
Just
She's
lay her in a bed.
passed out.
Damn.
Have you never dealt with a passed out drunk person?
Not a halfling.
It's not any different. Just drop
It's
them in a
not
bed.
any
Give them
different.
good night.
It's not any different. Yeah. They're people too, Chili. Jeez.
No, they're
I'm sorry,
not.
they're not good enough for you.
I know. You didn't have to stay. Back, you know.
Based on-
You
based
could
on
you could have said that you were coming with us.
I
Well, can
couldn't.
she
There's
stealth?
a halfling in my lap.
You could have said, "I'm not taking care of her. I'm coming with you guys," and we would have been like, "Okay." Put Kato in a room and then left a note.
You could have
Don't
put her
matter, I'm
back
gonna
in the
go-
backpack and she's gone.
You know what? I'm gonna go gambling.
It's not old.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
Okay.
Put it all on 23, boys. All on 23. See, you never lose if you don't stop playing.
Alright, so you two. Alright, so 6, 12. If you go to like 2, well, if you go to like 1 a.m., you'll probably be about an hour or so travel back, and you go 4 hours. I'll put you at like 7:30ish if you trance.
Ooh, let's do it so that we wake up around like 10ish.
So you're gonna be out there all night. Okay.
Basically.
Alright.
So you, Themis, and Athen proceed to investigate the forest northwest of here, and go ahead and give me. I will just do. We'll do. It'll be a group check, and you can both just give me one, rather than rolling for like every hour or something.
Investigation? Or
Yeah, I guess it can be investigation since you're spending over 12 hours in there. Sure, you can investigate every leaf. If y'all can.
God
or
damn.
perception. It's up to you, really. I don't know what we would be rolling here.
Investigation is more focused and detailed. Like, investigation is pouring through a book, and perception is looking around at your surroundings.
I guess it would be perception.
So, however intense you want to make this in your 12 hours. Ooh. Alright, so 17. Alright.
17, both of us. Let's go.
That's on the dot.
So much for taking the average of the two. Well,
Technically, you did take the average
yeah,
of it.
technically.
No, 17. What's the average? I
Technically,
don't
you
know.
shorted me. Yeah. I don't know, it's a mystery. Let me get a calculator.
Let me just cut it in half. Divide by 2.
So, you both spend around 12 hours in the woods trying to scout out this manor that
Should be here.
It certainly should be. The entire time that you are in this forest, Themis feels the power of a confluence.
Interesting.
But you don't see one.
Okay.
You come across creatures in the woods. Not nobody, nothing sentient. There are a few wisps of light that are in the woods as you are going. They never really approach unless you want to try and track them down. It's like a minimum of like 20 feet away at all times, and it's very fleeting and very indefinite of sorts. You do after a time. Let me get the picture.
Chili, are you just playing fucking Hangman?
Don't worry about it.
Dude, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it, man. Come on, man. Man. Okay.
Dragon Emperor? Of the Dragon.
Of the Dragon Emperors.
Yeah, the Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor.
No. Stop.
There you go.
Oh shit, I can't edit that? Well, fuck you then. Assholes.
No, thank you.
Oh, I can edit in Picasso. I hate Picasso. Alright, so I'm just gonna say it. At some point, you find what looks like a writing desk that is on a small hill.
A writing desk.
A writing desk with 2 chairs, one on each side. You don't. There's a small candelabra on one side, and fuck you, and fuck you. That's all you. That's all you need to know.
Fucking shit.
I will tell you what's relevant. Don't.
How dare you talk?
How dare? Stop! I haven't even done anything.
Motherfucker.
Stop having fun.
Yeah.
He's just developing Tourette's as we play.
Hey, how you guys feel?
Alright.
Somebody tick tock.
Who do you think you are? I am. It was one
I
of
feel
the.
like I'm losing
Okay.
brain
It was one of
cells.
the greatest videos I've ever seen. This guy bowled like almost a perfect game in a bowling game, and he just like started freaking out. What? That's right. Who do you think you are? I am. I was like, holy shit, man! You're going
What?
off
Can you
the
link
off
that?
the. I will try and find it. I don't. I will try and find it.
Sounds
whenever,
wondrous.
whenever it is, it was pretty fantastic. All right. So this is pretty. This is pretty close to what it is. I don't know why it's still 500. Oh, don't look. Just in case it's wrong. It's wrong, but
It's
whatever. You find a writing desk on a slate hill. There's nothing on it but a candelabra and 2 chairs, and there's no contents in it, and there's no drawers.
and I still haven't spotted the confluence.
You have not, but it feels quite close, but you just don't see anything.
Oof. Well, nothing interesting about that random writing desk on the middle of a hill.
Let me
You know,
try.
it's probably a bunch of those.
Fucking A, dude. I'm an idiot.
It's probably a bunch of those bohemian brats that are in some of these cities.
I'm not noticing anything about it, but can I, like... What? Well, how do you... What even is inside in this case?
Can I sit on one of the chairs?
Yeah, of course. It's a one chair.
Sure.
You,
I guess I'll sit down. And there's nothing else on it except for the candelabra.
There's nothing else on it. The candelabra is technically on a stand that's next to it, so there's technically nothing on the desk.
Go for it, Chief.
I don't even have detect magic, do I? Fuck. There's no writing, no carvings on the desk at all.
There's a decorative carvings, yes.
But nothing that looks like runes.
No, nothing. There's no appearance of runes. No, it looks like pretty relatively standard dwarven, or maybe a little bit human.
Interesting.
Desk scroll work, whatever you want to call it.
Okay. Can I take a look at the candelabra?
Of course. It has a prong base of 4 legs, as well as about 6 spots for candles, and there are candles there.
And they're not lit?
They are not lit. They look like they have been lit in the past. There are wax drippings and
Okay.
shit ass fuck. There are wax
Shit
drippings
fuck.
and burnt wicks. Shut it. And burnt wicks. Looks like they certainly have been lit at some point.
It just really feels like you're developing ticks, and I love it.
You've been waiting for this, and you've been trying so hard. 40 sessions in. It's finally happened.
I've been trying to drive you to the
Yeah,
edge of your
yeah.
sanity without you knowing.
If Chili couldn't do it, you got no chance.
I sure as hell.
Okay. So, can I light the candles?
What are you going to use to light them with? What are you going to light them with?
The tinder box that comes with the Explorer's pack?
You have a tinderbox. Yes, you do.
Doesn't
I
it
have a
come with the
tinderbox. How
Explorer's
about you?
pack?
Yeah, it wasn't a question. It's a statement. 4.4 megabytes. Yeah, that's a lot better than 500 kilobytes. I don't like this.
What?
Why is this? Alright, I'm gonna let it try. I'm trying to upload it from my phone. The picture. Anyways, okay. So you use your tinderbox. You light it. Candles flicker to life. There's no wind in this forest, but the candles flicker and move like there is. They so the candelabra is, well, you don't really know which side is which. So the candelabra is on, let's just call it the western side.
The candles glow in a direction, in an easterly direction.
Oh, hold on.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's
Interesting.
decent, but not great.
Do I notice if they're blowing in the wrong direction from where the wind's coming?
You're in a forest.
First
There's no wind.
Okay.
So
Um,
yes, you notice.
what time
Maybe
is it?
Um,
Like, do we have time to keep going?
oh yeah,
Oh my
absolutely.
god, your
Oh
mic.
yes, it's not.
Okay.
Is that your mic, Synod?
Me, blah 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 blah.
I'm just hearing like grainy filter coming from
Yeah.
your mic.
Fuck.
I'm hearing it from somebody's. Oh.
That's
Hello.
me.
Hello.
Planes is
That-
like always lit up, but I don't think it's him.
It's definitely Synod.
Okay. No.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It just.
Wait, listen.
I thought you were going back to the 1940s to give us grainy texture.
Okay, this will hurt your ears.
Oh, I'm ready for it, baby.
Hurts so good.
I love it when you plug in your 3.5 millimeter jack.
I told him he should just get a
Oh.
USB.
Hello.
He's like, no.
That's
Oh,
what I
that's not
use.
enough.
I use
Is it better now?
it's 2 headphone
Yes,
jacks
yes,
connected
yes.
with a USB adapter, and it sounds just fine.
Holy shit.
Okay. So I guess we would go. You said the candles are flickering towards the east, right?
They are
Yeah.
Yes. Correct.
They
Okay,
shouldn't
so
be
I
going
guess
that way.
we should go west to follow wherever this magical wind is coming from, right?
If that's what you want to do, then sure. Where?
I guess we'll follow the. We'll head eastward for a little while and see if we pick up anything.
You mean west?
Lick my finger, put it to the air.
Sorry, westward. Yeah.
Okay. So you westward, double
Can we
checking
go
your,
west?
double checking over your shoulder, make sure that you're pretty much as in line as possible with the desk and whatnot. You travel for a few minutes. You don't see anything. You still feel a strong presence of a confluence.
Is it getting stronger as we go towards the west?
As you travel, it's going to be a while before you come up with something substantial. As far as sensation goes, it's not like you're playing the hot and cold game exactly. You're not like I can tell inches from where it is.
Yeah.
But you travel for a few minutes and it doesn't get stronger. It doesn't get particularly weaker either. It definitely feels a little bit less strong, but it's very minor, and that's after like a 30-minute walk.
Okay. Guess we'll roll a perception and see if we can notice anything, and then maybe turn back and head the other way.
Okay.
I mean, you okay with that, Athens?
Sure. Okay,
Oh.
you roll. Thank you.
All right, 17. You see some owls and some other nightlife, crepuscular creatures, if you will. But you don't see any wisps of light right now, or shadowy movement. You don't hear any sticks breaking behind you, or a rush of air. It's pretty quiet. Well, maybe not quiet, but it's pretty normal.
Okay.
From what you see and where you are right now.
Well, head back and follow east, and then otherwise, I guess we just have to meet with Mr. McMathen and see where he leads us. But yeah, we'll head back east from the candelabra, and
Alright.
then
So you turn around and head back, and as you walk back towards the desk that you know is there, and you have dark vision, the candelabra is not lit.
Oh.
um, I'll light it again.
Okay. It lights up and blows slightly eastwards.
Light it again and then sit at the desk.
Okay. You light it again.
And beckon Athens over to sit
Okay.
as well, because there's two chairs, right?
Yeah. You both take a seat at the desk, and
We can write it down.
look at each other. Look around. There's no particular change in color. You
It's a nice desk.
the stem is if you'll sit there for a minute, you'll probably feel a slight tingle, almost like somebody's exhaling behind you, but more persistent, like a wind. Like that's how soft the wind is. It's like somebody's exhaling behind you. It's not. You don't think somebody's breathing behind you. It's just wind.
That's what it feels like.
Comparison. It's an analogy, metaphor, wrapped in an enigma.
Interesting. This screams puzzle, but having
Mhm.
having experienced the stare problem,
I'll tell you one thing right now.
Is there paper on the
First-
desk? Can I write on it?
There's nothing on the desk.
Oh.
I'll tell you two things right now. It's not as complicated as you think it is, and just because it's a puzzle doesn't mean you have all the pieces.
Well, boys, let's do what we did last time. Close your eyes.
Oh, you
close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember, sorry.
There you go.
Always be true.
There it is.
And then while I'm away, I'll ride home every day.
Oh, this wind's really got a great voice.
Fuck off. That Miss sings a song that nobody recognizes from a universe that doesn't exist.
Yes. He just makes one up on the spot.
Don't you worry, child.
God, I should have been a bard.
Heaven's got a plan for you.
Alright, it's not as complicated as you think it is, and just because it's a puzzle doesn't mean you have all the pieces. Right. Can I manipulate the candelabra a little bit and see if there are any moving parts to it, any slots? I guess that would be investigation.
I want to give it a quarter turn to the left.
Yes,
oh my
because
gods. Okay.
I noticed on my way in that there was a groove.
Did you?
Sherlock Holmes.
It is
Oh, here we go.
0.5 kilos lighter than it should be.
Yeah.
About an ounce off the top. It seems as if someone's placed a roll of paper inside the very middle. Something stupid.
This looks like it's made of brass, but it's 3 ounces lighter than actual brass would be. And
And I know that because I am technically qualified as a human scale.
yeah.
Yes. When I looked at the bottom of this candelabra, I immediately realized this is the murder weapon used on the night of the 20th, back in the July 24th,
Oh.
1982.
That is so ugly. Yes. So no. So yeah, you can manipulate the candelabra any way you choose. You can turn it. You can turn it upside down.
Don't like it.
You can take candles out of it.
I guess. Investigation? Anything interesting about the candelabra? I guess I'm trying to turn it, trying to see if there are any hidden slots, taking out the candle, seeing if there's anything in the slots for the candles, a button, a lever, some kind of mechanism. Does it come off the ground?
It does in fact come off the ground. You can easily turn it. It does not feel abnormally heavy. It doesn't even feel particularly perfectly balanced. It tends to rock just slightly. You don't see it. You put your foot down and rest it against one of the feet of the candelabra and see if you can give it a turn. It doesn't. There's no separate motion. There's no turning of the candelabra as you brace it and try to turn the top half or even the bottom half. the entire thing tries to turn like it's all one solid piece.
Interesting. Guess I'll sit back down on the desk and just look at Athens and say, quite the mystery we have here. I guess we could head back, but we could also go eastward for a ways.
How about you head eastward and give it a look, and I'll stay here and figure out what I can about this desk if there's anything to be had.
Fine. I guess, what time is it? Like, how far in the sky is the moon, I guess?
So you left at like it's around midnight, probably a little bit after. So it's mid height. It's apex, coming off of its apex.
Okay. I guess I'll, meet you back here in an hour or so. See if you can figure anything out. And,
Alright.
Themis is gonna head eastward.
Okay.
And before he leaves, he'll light the candelabras again.
Unless you put them out, they will.
I mean, I took the candles out to check inside the sockets, so I
Okay.
assume that put the candles out. But
Okay. Sure.
okay,
You relight,
and
so you relight the candles and you walk off.
yeah, head off eastward.
Is your back towards Themis, or are you facing Themis as he leaves?
I'm watching Themis as he leaves, so my back's to the wind.
Okay. All right. You also feel that very light exhalation of air against your back as you watch Themis leave. He falls eventually out of sight. It's only like 120 feet, I think, for dark vision. Doesn't take too long.
Hmm.
He's gone. He's gone.
Just gonna take a piss. Be right back.
Okay. You hear a scream, and that's the last time you ever see something. So.
Oh, well, this was a good.
Yeah. This is a good session. So you watch Themis disappear, and he's been gone for 20, 25 minutes by this point. He's at an hour.
Yeah, so I'm not worried about it.
And the candelabra goes out.
Wait, my back's to the wind, though.
Yep.
Ooh. Shall I? Oh,
You're by yourself. There's nobody to
too.
consult.
Let me throw out this. Or actually, do I notice anything magical about the candelabra or the desk or anything?
You don't detect or sense or feel any magic as if it was scheduled or something to go off.
Okay.
Or anything like that. It doesn't look of immaculate quality. It looks maybe well maintained at most. But it doesn't look like it's the perfect quality that you get from a magical item that's pretty much immune to rust and resistant to being hit with a weapon or whatever, or anything like that. Which is the standard for magical weapons. They're very hard to get rid of once you make one. They're pretty much immune to like the effects of time and all that sort of stuff. So nothing about this candelabra strikes you as particularly magical.
Did I feel any sort of wind when it went out from the? Not my back, of course.
The wind from your back increased a little bit, but not enough to blow out the candelabra. Yeah, there was definitely a little bit of uptick, but it definitely wasn't even twice as much. Probably less than 1.5 times ish.
I'm probably a fucking idiot and I should know what to do, but
Well, he did say that we might not have the pieces required to complete the puzzle, so.
oh, you're back.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt.
Hmm. Well,
It
I'll
is
give
an
it
option.
another relight, and I'll just keep my back to the wind again. This time I'll bring the candelabra kind of closer, so no wind can possibly put it out. I'll just see what happens.
Okay, and you're just gonna. All right, so you wait. With the candelabra moved closer to you. After it gets about time for Athen when he said he was going to return. Are you going to pay attention to the time and make sure that you do, in fact, return in an hour?
Uh, wanted to look around before I left and before I head back, though.
Right, but just you said an hour. I'm just seeing if you're keeping an hour or not.
Yeah, keeping an hour.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So, all right. So Athen, not Athen. Themis returns in about an hour, and the candles remain lit. Not the duration. You investigate as you walk along for your hour journey. There, you hear and see some things. You see a few lights off in the forest, but they're small and you're probably familiar enough to know that they're probably sprites or wisps.
Mm.
Most likely, unless you're going to investigate it. There's a few other nocturnal creatures, but as you move away eastwards, you can see the clearing at the edge of the forest. You can see a little bit of lights of the city, and a little. You can see the road. You can definitely see the braziers that are by the. Oh no, you can't. It's 2 hours away. But nothing. Nothing strikes
Stands
you.
out.
Nothing stands out. Nothing strikes you. Nothing gets your attention.
Well, I guess I'll head back to Athens and
Okay.
if he figured anything out.
And as you return, you see the candelabra is still lit, sitting closer to Athens than at where you left it.
Uh,
And that's it.
I guess I'll ask if it stayed lit from when I lit it before, or
No,
if he
it
had
did not stay
shielded it.
lit. In fact, I felt a slight uptick in the wind, but it didn't seem enough to cause it to go out. I think there's something else here that's making the candelabra go out.
And so you relit it then?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I've relit it. Tried holding it closer to see if it would go out. And see if I could feel possibly what's around.
Before we call it a night, why don't you try moving off a ways, and I'll watch the candelabra.
Okay. I was thinking of eventually trying the candelabra lit and taking it somewhere, but okay. Where do you want me to head?
Any direction is fine.
Alright, I'm just
Just
gonna
move,
go in a
move
random
away
direction.
from the desk a ways. I'd like to see something.
All right. You watch as Athens moves off in a distance. How long are you gonna wait for something to happen?
I just wanted to see that if the candelabra goes out as Athens moves away from it, as the person who lit it.
Uh,
Smart.
Nothing happens. He walks away. I don't. How far is he going to be? Where? How
I'll
far?
probably go for like 30 minutes, then come back.
Okay.
'Cause he
There-
probably went at like about 30.
Okay.
20.
So he walks away for 30 minutes. As he's coming back, the candelabra goes out.
So it's timed, essentially.
Seems like it.
Ain't that just neat?
Uh,
Rolling a
yeah,
D1
I
handy.
guess I'll try a last one and then head back because this is clearly getting nowhere. But I guess light the candelabra and then check out the desk to see if anything changed. Maybe like look underneath it if anything appears there. Um, look under the chairs. That be into investigation, I assume.
Ooh. 19.
You did.
You do not see anything. There's
Alright.
nothing. There's nothing new. There's no glowing or anything like that. No new items have appeared.
I'm gonna hold the candelabra straight to the wind. Does it go out from the wind?
Alright, so behind the chair that's on the western side of the
Mhm.
desk.
Yeah.
Alright, you hold the candelabra out. It tends to flicker a little bit more, but it does not go out.
Interesting.
You want to follow the wind with the candelabra, or should we go the other
Yeah,
way?
let's try. Let's try
Follow the
that.
wind with the candelabra.
Alright, you start walking west of the desk. you walk for a few feet, and it's it, after walking for a minute or so, you come to realize that the flickering is now diminished and is in keeping with your with your motions.
Huh. So has the wind just stopped then? Or is it just no longer affected by the wind?
That's a good question.
Couldn't tell you. It's quite the interesting phenomenon. And so it's no longer flickering on its own. It's just us moving. Okay.
It's as you move. Yeah. It is slightly becalmed.
And nothing about the forest has changed in any way.
Nope.
I don't feel the confluence getting stronger. I guess we'll head back to the desk. I don't know.
Try the other way for a minute or two.
Yeah, try the other way for a minute or two, and then I guess we just give up and see what
The
what
same thing happens but quicker.
Oh,
it's like a hot or cold type thing. Yeah, I mean, last resort, I guess, walk around the desk with the
Mhm.
candelabras, see if it flickers more
harder.
or less. Harder, daddy.
It flickers more when it's on the west side of the desk.
Okay, well, walk southwest. Try a little bit of that.
Sure, I guess, but otherwise, I think we're done here. I don't think we can.
Yeah.
I don't think it might be missing a key that we don't have.
It's not anything particular or special that happens when you walk southwest of the desk. It becalms itself pretty quickly in line with your movement.
Okay.
Either
Well-
way, straight west is the most turbulent, as it were.
This is interesting, but quit getting scratched by your cat, dude.
Yo,
Okay.
did you say dinner?
Thanks, man. Yeah,
Did you just say dinner?
I'm a snack. It's about time you realize that.
Right.
Yeah, I guess I'll just head back to the city then.
Okay, you'll head back to the city.
I'm gonna take the candelabra, put it back down at the desk. I'm gonna just point towards my eyes, point towards it, and be like, I know what you're up to. You think you're out with us, huh? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
No one will ever outsmart Lumiere.
I may not be
Yeah.
the brightest star in the fucking sky, but I see through your shit. Okay?
But I know a
Back away.
shifty-looking candelabra when I see one.
I know you're trying to start something, huh? You think you're funny, don't you? Well, not in my town. Not in my city.
Shit.
Candelabra flickers
Sure
with
told him.
sadness.
Yeah. Candelabra starts hopping towards you. You want to go, bitch?
You're walking towards me. Oh, not walking away.
Yeah. Don't you get that out unless you're gonna use it.
Oh, those are fine words. Let me just
That's what she said,
just
man.
reload my arms real quick.
Yeah.
I would love if the candelabra just came alive and beat the shit out of me.
The thought did cross my mind. But next campaign, we'll do like a high fantasy. We'll just
Fuck, that'd be
you
so
can
funny.
piss off inanimate objects. Why not?
Love to see like a biscuit just start punching me in the face. How's that feel, you grainy piece of shit?
It's the stale biscuits you gotta worry about.
Dude, those things are like hard to pick.
Yep. So you head back into town. Don't see much on your way back. Especially not the closer you get to the city, the less of anything of interest really there is. You head back. I assume Raugam and Kato are gonna. Well, Kato's probably passed out, but I assume Raugam's either gambling or asleep at this point, since it's.
Ooh,
Quite-
damn,
quite-
let's hear
1,000
about that.
gold, and then I'm sleeping peacefully.
How much
Okay.
gold did you lose?
What?
What? What do you mean? That's not how gambling
Sorry,
works.
a low lie.
I won 1,000 gold. Don't worry about it.
I didn't lose any
That should
gold.
be like-
The party fund lost gold.
It's like, very fun. Why is there 30 gold missing and an IOU stashed in it?
Yeah.
Strange.
So whatever Raugam is, you probably don't see much of him till tomorrow morning. You all come back down at your various times, finish your trances, finish your sleeps, finish your hangovers.
Oh,
Roll
what?
for hangover, Kato.
Yeah.
3
We're
points of
talking long-term effects here.
mental pain.
Maybe for October we'll do a Halloween theme. We can roll on the sanity table.
I want to be a jack-o'-lantern.
Alright, whatever you want to do, that's fine. We can play D&D in D&D. Themis can play a character, and
Ooh, Athens
Athen
wants
can
to be the hard tack.
Athen can play a character. Yeah, why not?
D&Deception.
Yeah.
We're getting really meta here.
Yeah, I don't want to take it much farther than that, to be frank.
Who's gonna be the dungeon master for that game?
A failure will be back by then if you can do it. Because I'm not.
Oh, is that how we're gonna do it? We fucking just go a layer in? That'd be fucking hilarious. And when we finish the campaign, we could be like, wow, that felt so realistic. Anyways,
Yeah,
we have
yeah.
real stuff to do.
So, you all meet down at various times for your morning breakfast conference, maybe? And the bar is it's pretty empty this morning. It's a little bit overcast. Otherwise, everything seems pretty standard.
I guess
Oh.
if anybody has anything they want to do, they could do it. But otherwise, we could just kind of run errands around the city until night, and then meet back with Mr. Huiz and McMappen.
Do you have that 2 ingredients I was talking about?
See, that
Would that even be allowed though?
making a flashbang would require me to give me a second. I have to pull up my rules. It's a common,
I don't even know what the stats for that would be.
probably
That's
blindness
fine, I know
and
you-
deafness for a turn or something.
That's how I would imagine, like some sort of blind effect.
Holy shit, how to make a flashbang. Second
It
link.
is really simple.
Let's see. It's a common recipe because I remember seeing it when we were looking up recipes and whatnot.
You can't even own one legally. You can't, of course, go throw it in the middle of a public place
Aw.
Uh,
unless you're
let's see.
really
Creating
cool.
new recipes. It would take me 4 hours and half the gold cost of the potion.
All right.
So I guess it's the morning. I guess I could do that. And I'll probably make some fortifying powder for each of us. Which would take, so that would be 7 hours of just me making potions until night.
Don't we have to be there like at some point?
Yeah, it would be there in the evening.
Oh, okay. Well, shit, if you're gonna spend 7 hours doing that, I guess I'll fucking. Oh yeah, what do I want to do? Kiddo, come here.
Just gonna go
You're having a
see.
hangover. Best way to deal with this
Yeah.
is first, we're gonna take you to the bath. You're gonna go to the bathhouse. I'm not taking you in there. Oh, that'd be weird. You're gonna go get washed up, clean yourself off, get that whatever you need done, and then after that, you know, we could really use some nice clothing. Just maybe one piece. So I'm gonna go shopping for some. You're free to join me whenever you finish.
Okay.
I see you didn't sound excited there. What I'm gonna need you to do
What
we're gonna have to
does it sound like? I'm hungover. I don't know what hungover people sound like, Gabe.
Stop talking so loud.
to not give her a demonstration.
Oh god. Tomorrow.
Pretty much.
There you go. There you go.
When thrown against a hard surface, this walnut-sized alchemical pellet explodes in a blinding flash of light. As an action, you can throw the pellet up to 30 feet away. Each creature in a 5-foot radius must succeed at a DC 12 dexterity saving throw to avert their gaze, or are blinded for 1 round and suffer disadvantage on any attack rolls or wisdom checks based on sight. One round additional. That's a mistake. Creatures with a vulnerability to bright light have disadvantage on this save. So yeah,
Interesting.
that would be the flash pellet. I guess I'll make them. I'm also gonna make some fortifying powder for all of us.
Cool. What's fortifying powder do?
Gives you 1d4 temporary hit points until a long rest. And you can't take more than 1 per long rest.
Interesting.
How much would that cost me in gold, do you think, Striffy?
Oh,
Both are common potions.
Oh no. I wish I could be ugly for one day, because
Say
being it
50.
every day is really sad.
Wait, who said that? You're not ugly.
I didn't know it's that, but I'm feeling like putting it in quotes. That would be great.
You're just how many are you doing? Just one?
I'm doing 4 fortifying powders and 2 flashbangs, I guess,
Two
and
flashbangs.
plus learning how to make the flashbang.
I don't know. I'll just say like 55 or 50, something like that.
Jesus.
You're
Well,
really investing in us,
Let's
expecting
say
us to be competent.
4
I mean,
fortifying.
you.
That's 6 things plus learning
So-
how to make at least one of them. Right.
Common, all of them though.
Do they have gold prices? Like,
They do
No.
not.
Oh my God.
Pisses me off. And even if they did, it would be something ridiculous. I looked at
yeah,
a flash.
probably like 100 gold.
I looked at a flash. I'm looking at a bang of flashing.
A
And
bang of flashing.
that's what they call it.
That sounds like what a fucking flasher uses
And-
when he rapes a woman. That would
wow.
Whoa.
And so for starters, it's an uncommon.
Well, what are you? Which one are you going off of?
I wasn't. I was going off the one that you did. But I was just looking at this one, and I was going to say this one is 1600 and requires 1 plus 5 days to grow. But that's ridiculous.
That's
Or a
insane.
flashbang that
Take away-
blinds someone for 1 round.
Yeah, 5 foot
If they don't
radius.
succeed a DC 12 dexterity.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's,
God.
it's not. It's not that great. I
Look,
don't.
Jay, flashbangs are made in like seconds.
They don't want you to do this shit at low levels, so it's just whatever. Knock it down to 40 then. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
That's fine. I already took out the 55 from the
Okay.
party fund.
Party fun. No,
Yeah.
we're never gonna have a
Oh,
fun.
oh, this is going to be a party.
But no, the fortifying powder was in the common.
Okay, but is there a price?
No, there's no
I'm,
price.
I'm saying 40 for everything.
Okay. No, that's totally fair.
Do you know the ingredients for fortifying powder?
Yeah, I
What is
already
it?
have that. I don't know. I didn't actually give a shit.
We spent a long time figuring out that.
Oh
we
yeah,
figured
no.
out.
There are like people that actually went to the trouble of creating ingredients and like alchemical shit, and we looked at them and said no. We're just gonna call them reagents and buy them in bulk.
We're not going to worry about the specifics because that's not fun for anybody.
No.
Fair enough.
There's a flashbang on the D&D wiki. 5 gold. 16 DC Wisdom saving throw or become blinded.
Jeez.
Why is it Wisdom, first of all? And you're blinded
Doesn't make
until the
sense.
end of your next turn. That's it. You take 1d4 thunder damage.
Yeah, well, the thunder damage and the higher DC makes
But-
sense.
But it's 5 gold
It's only 5 gold.
Yeah, but it's cheap as shit. Yeah.
Yep. Anyway,
No, I like ours. The DC 12 is fair.
you can do thunderstones and there's other stuff like that. Anyways,
Thunderclap.
thunderstone, small sparkling stone.
I'll hand both of those to Athens because I don't give a shit about him. But he wanted some, so give him 2 flash pellets. If he wants more, I can make more. And hand everybody a fortifying powder, a dose of fortifying powder.
Ooh, everybody gets one dose of fortifying powder.
Which is just 1d4
So-
temporary health until your next long rest. So, yeah, I guess
Right.
I'm gonna take mine now because no reason not to.
I guess I'll take mine now.
For 2. 3 hit points. 2.
Good. Alright, so that's most of the day for Athen. You said you wanted to be done by 10. We're going at 7 hours. So 17 o'clock. So it's 5. You got like an hour, maybe 2 of free time afterwards until probably
Well,
expected.
it would probably take us an hour to head to the.
Yes, it did. Yes, that's correct.
Anybody have any
We'll,
suggestions to heading?
we'll assume a little bit of bathhouse or something here. Just beautify up. Yeah, otherwise, we'll head towards the Macmathan Manor. Macmathan Manor. Led by Mickey McManigan.
Fucking names.
I mean, there's a reason he has Celtic names.
Why?
Right.
Alright, so you head on over. There is. You arrive at where. At the manor. You page and are let in. There is a small. Jeez. A small wagon with a little bit of supplies on it, and there are pretty much all 6 of the androgynous folk that you met yesterday, as well as Wheeston McMathan, who is bringing around, well, he's not bringing around, he's having a proper carriage brought around for all of you. What in heaven's name? Ah! How pleasant that all of you would come and join us this evening for a night of fun and excitement.
And
of course,
deals, I hope.
and of course, I couldn't possibly forget the deal making that you've requested. To be a grand time had by all, and all shall get exactly what they want. No doubt.
Indeed. Well then, lead us off to this estate of yours. I'm quite impatient to see what you have in store for us. Do you have a carriage or any mode of transportation, or shall we be going on foot and enjoying the night air?
Oh, of course not. I've actually got 2 carriages right here that I'll pull up for you. You can split it.
Wonderful.
It's what is it? 7 and 4. So do 5 and 6 into a carriage, I suppose.
Can I ride outside with the
Driver,
what do you call it? The driver, yeah.
cabman, whatever else.
I
Yes,
want to gaze at the stars and the sights as we go.
sure. Excuse me. So you're leaving everyone else in there with one of the guests. So you head out into down the main road, actually, that leads to Zufbar, before eventually turning off onto a trail, something it's worn and established, but it's not paved or gravel or anything like that. It's a very, very smooth ride as you go out. Rather unexpected pleasure, shall we say. You head on out towards the northwestern farthest. It looks like you're going to be headed out a little bit farther north of where you entered the forest last night. And as you do, it is quite dark out. I did not even bother to figure out the faces of the moon, so whatever. That's all you. You know what? This is your chance to.
It's a full moon.
Yeah, have a say
Full
on
moon.
the lore. Whatever.
It's full moon tonight.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
sure.
beautiful.
Yeah, there you go.
As long as it's not a blood moon, I'm happy.
Terraria.
You head on. You eventually make your way to the edge of the wood, and well, actually, no one's gonna notice because you're all inside. And the
Well, am I not outside?
You are outside. All right. So you said you were looking up. Give me a perception check. You said you were looking up. I'm just going with what you were saying. Give me a perception check. This will be a
17.
Okay, yeah, you don't really notice. It's you. Yeah,
17 perception?
He's
And he
looking.
doesn't know?
He's looking in the opposite direction. Sign up.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you
thought he
wanted me
was-
like checking perception to see if I notice anything on the ground, not the fucking sky.
Right on the ground, and you're looking at the sky because you wanted to look at the stars and the moon.
Well, I can look
Well-
at 2 things. I'm not gonna keep my head straight up. That's gonna hurt.
Right, you're just gonna lean back. All right, fine. 17.
This is weird.
That's like right on the cusp. All right. So Athen notices. It seems like a very smooth ride, despite the fact that you're in carriages in the
forest, especially having traveled with Talia,
Oh,
with Decius, where it was definitely not the smoothest ride you've ever had in the forest.
Nope.
Just some great nostalgia right there. But you can't. It's difficult to see down in exactly what is going on that would make it a smooth ride. But the rest of you, you're like, this is like driving on a cloud.
well, we're getting
You,
kidnapped.
I mean, that was kind of a given.
Athens. It's voluntary though, so it's legal. Athens, the first to notice. I'm probably the only one right now, actually, to notice that on the far extreme of his vision, on the left-hand side, on a small little hill, you see the desk with the candelabra.
I'll just roll my eyes and be like, ugh. Here we go.
Excuse me.
All right.
Jesus, guys.
Excuse me.
You're
Excuse me.
excused.
And you feel a little bit of surprise as the carriages start to pull around close to the desk and slow, and then eventually stop. At which point, everyone in the first carriage gets out, and those of you who are in the second carriage, the one guest member and simply gets out without waiting for any sort of prompting, like they've done this before. And so you'll hear Queaston as you exit. Right, welcome one and all to another excellent dinner at my humble abode. The time is almost right, and the mood is nearly set, and I myself need only. And he watches as he reaches into the folds of his robe and takes out an ivory, not ivory, rather silvery looking rod. Looks like it's got some ivy on it. Some sort of leafiness, but actual leaf, not like designs, but actual properly. And taps it on the desk almost like a cane, vertically. And you watch as the forest that you are in starts to take on more of a. Let me update this. Okay. Let me move the players to this map. Seems to take on a rusty red color. As all the trees and the ground, and everything around it.
It's all black, by the way. We can't see it.
Seriously? Oh, yeah, that's right. I had this in a different thing.
What the fuck, Chili, is this?
She doesn't.
Oh my god. So you're actually 15?
She's always been 15.
So funny.
She's a silly girl.
He's amazing at being an asshole, honestly. He's mastered the art of just douchery.
She's a douche. Yeah. I'm not gonna argue with that. Alright, let me uncover that. Reveal areas. There we go.
So,
Yeah.
change to Fiora. I like it.
The old Fiora, the one who ult was Blade Waltz, and it was gorgeous and just perfect. I used to take her Tomlin old. So, you
Take a look at this. I haven't seen this before.
Old Fiora?
I'm gonna watch it. I haven't seen old Fiora's ult. Let me take a look. When I see this.
God, it was okay. I'll be the first to admit it.
What the fuck am I watching?
Dude.
What was that?
Her W gives you passive attack damage. It's just like,
Oh,
why would you do anything else?
serious, dude. Hold on, what the fuck? Wait, look at this. I gotta look this up.
What the fuck? Sorry. Let's get back to.
Yeah, Synod might be more interested in what in what's going
Your
on.
character on the battlefield becoming untargetable?
Yeah.
What? A random enemy champion 5 times? This is bullshit.
Yeah, and if you're the only champion in range, you get hit all 5 times. It's not just like once. Oh, I miss old Fiora so much.
This is insane.
She walked like a predator, whereas this new one walks like she's whatever, just been
Trying to actually be a duelist.
been
I don't know.
pegged.
I like the W she has now, but also,
It's very similar to what she used to have. There was
Passive.
just
You're against
there was just no
both.
hit there was just no hitbox, which was beautiful. Still
What?
blocked an attack. Yeah, there was no hitbox. It just blocked the next attack.
That's fucking ridiculous.
It was magnificent. I would do that any day of the week. Right.
Second time she can't launch a second time? What?
Within 5
How did this
seconds.
get out of beta?
Who cares?
And she has a fucking built-in regen? This is bullshit. Bring it back, please. I want to just go top lane and win for picking a character.
You can't lose. It's not possible.
It's like picking fucking Renekton. You just win the lane.
Yeah, pretty much. Good old Fiora.
Jimmy.
So, you watch as
Still
the...
black screen, by the way.
No, what? Refresh it.
Yeah, it's still all black.
Refresh the hell out of it.
I'm going.
Yes, sir.
Got you. Picking up what you're laying down.
I'm picking up what you're laying down. Yes,
10,
no, good. Working.
9.
No. Oh, yeah.
Same.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope, still black.
Screen.
Shit.
Let me take a look.
That's not racist.
Yeah, it's just all black.
I didn't say it's less because it's black.
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
There we go. Whoa.
Oh.
The red
you,
forest.
You watch as the green of the trees and the ground gives way to red and rust colors.
It's almost like autumn, but too much.
Yeah, almost.
Excuse me.
The desk now has a shimmering portal behind it, like the picture I'm posting. And there are bodies of creatures and people and all sorts of partially, or I should say fully, bled out bodies.
I'll just tap on the carriage and be like, it's time to get the fuck out.
You step out of the carriage and you're pretty much surrounded.
I had a feeling something like this would
Anything to say?
happen.
So, the Eladrin's not nearly going to be a surprise as he's going to pretend, is he?
No, I'm afraid not. I had my suspicions that the Court of Blood and Bone was involved here, and I thank you greatly for confirming it.
Oh, you shouldn't be thanking me at all. You should be thanking your friend with the spirits. We wouldn't be nearly as interested in you if it wasn't for the free farm that we can get off of him.
Free farm.
I'll look at
Spirits.
Athens and raise an eyebrow.
Oh,
You have some
aye.
explaining to do after this is all done.
What do you think you can do with these spirits?
You know, I'm actually not gonna show you. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna show you. You're gonna be made into jewelry
is what's going to happen. And then you're going to experience firsthand how that process works.
No, I'd love to, and I'm gonna nudge Synod as I do this.
Mhm.
I'll nudge him, and then really love to try that, but I reach in my back pocket. I have a better idea, and then I just throw the flash belt on the ground.
Okay.
I before that happens, I was waiting for a
Oh.
moment.
As you do.
I just want to, let's see, how bad is this roll? Okay, I'd like to just surreptitiously take out my blades under my cloak and activate my rights before this starts,
Oh.
which will
You have rights?
cause light, but
The Constitution says you have rights.
not
So do
before I activate them both.
Well, he used to could.
This and this.
Crimson Wrath.
And that is
Jesus. Radiant.
one
And
All right.
your chosen type.
1d6. Oh, a 5. That hurts. That really does. So there goes my temporary hit points, at least. 42. That's rough. But the first one doesn't require damage. Does it?
Is that a,
It
is
does
that a
also
World of
require
Warcraft image right there?
1d6.
Is that the elf healer
The
from
priest, yeah. The priest, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so 40 HP. Well, that's not the worst I've had
It's not
before.
too bad. You got like a 3 and a 4.
Alright, so the flashbang, is it DC 13 Constitution? If I remember right.
DC 12,
DC
but
12,
Obviously, I look away since I threw it.
obviously.
I've been nudged.
I've been...
The rest of y'all can figure it out.
Yeah. You know, as you do.
It's not Constitution, it's Dexterity. I can send you a picture if you want.
I can throw it like right here.
Oh shit, I put you all in the background. Fuck.
I'm in the back.
What did you for?
Oh
We don't
shit.
have
Okay, here we go
tokens.
again. Oh boys,
Here we go
I
again!
tried our best,
I'm
but now
such-
we're literally
I'm
the
such a
forest.
pleb.
Yeah, it happens.
That feeling when your entire party's turned into a forest. Rough.
There we go. Okay, that's better. Add,
Excuse me.
add.
Oh, let me roll for initiative.
Add. Well, yes, your flashbang will be your surprise round.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Man, I really want some cinnamon toast crunch.
Toast crunch.
I like cereal, dude. That are like
I'm sure you do.
fruity pebbles or like Cheerios. Honey Nut Cheerios are good.
You know, I don't think I've met someone who doesn't like cereal.
I don't know. There's some freaks out there.
It's it's Dexterity, by the way.
Shit, Synod.
I told you
What?
though.
But you didn't say it loud enough.
22.
Oh, my bad.
Okay.
It's Dexterity, by the way.
Oh, okay, alright. If that's how you
What
want
the
to be.
fuck
I
is
wouldn't,
this?
I wouldn't
Dexterity.
do that again if I were you.
What in the
Oh,
fucking
one of them's
world?
blinded.
Yeah, one of them is. Holy shit.
Holy shit, a 7. I'm gonna assume that's Wheesden.
Is there 5 of them?
Oh, I don't,
there's
they're
five,
not
okay.
labeled. Fuck! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, there's only 5 of them. So I don't know which one. I'm just gonna get rid of the last one. Alright. So 3. Okay, cool. I know exactly which one that is. No, I don't. Yes, I do. Hold up.
This
Okay.
is interesting.
Yes. So you throw it down. They're all very quick for whatever reason. And
For whatever reason.
For whatever reason.
I assume the
And-
glamour falls off?
Why would you assume that?
I don't know.
Because you want
I assume they drop their weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can assume that's a great assumption to make.
Maybe once we attack them, the glamour will fall off. Oh God, nat 20 on initiative.
Jesus Christ.
Stop.
Does that mean they go extra first?
Extra first. Yeah, you actually do nothing for this first round, and then
For 3 turns, you must watch as they kill you. Extra first. What the fuck?
what was that?
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3.
I got amazing rolls.
Ralgam, you are not the party bank. Knock it off.
I'm here. I didn't think I was here.
Oh,
You
Where
didn't
am
think you
I?
were
Yeah,
here.
where's
We're
my
fucking
drink?
playing D&D.
You're with us. You climbed into the suspicious carriage to get kidnapped with us.
she wasn't
Wait,
paying
what?
attention.
You were offered
Oh, fair
candy and you accepted. What? Like,
Listen, you have a kidnapper and he wants you to just
So where's my?
eat this candy very slowly, alright?
Okay, so select. And
Lollipop.
Oh boy. Alright, let's wait.
which one is Huiston?
Hey, I got something higher than everybody.
The one on the far
Okay,
side.
cool.
Alright.
The one with
Yay.
the World of Warcraft one.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So what am I doing?
Memories.
Who are we
Nothing.
killing?
You're not going
yet.
yet. You're not going yet.
You're going
Who
before
are we
Themis
targeting?
does.
Who are we targeting?
That's a good question.
Don't just do non-lethal on Huiston. The others are fair game.
Which one's Huiston?
The
the
World of
healer?
Warcraft priest.
Okay, that's
Which
fair
what's
enough.
this one?
Kato, roll for initiative.
The one with the red is blinded.
What was? Oh yes, you did. Never mind. Okay.
So this guy.
The one with the red dot is blinded, whoever he is.
For this turn.
Yes, for this turn.
So when you say non-lethal, I can still use my attacks, right?
I mean, just specify non-lethal on Huiston. The rest are all fair game.
Who's Weaston?
The
The
elf.
World of Warcraft
Elf. The World of
icon.
Warcraft elf. The profile. The one that
I
looks
don't
like an
know what
actual.
I don't play World of Warcraft. I
Yes,
don't know.
yes.
There's only
just,
one character
just
that looks
the
different
head.
here.
Just the head. One who's just a talking
Okay.
head.
So if I
Okay,
move
alright, so
1,
first of all.
10, 15.
You can walk
What
through
are you
us.
doing? Hold on, wait a second. You're not in the initiative order. Calcifer.
Jesus.
First of all, Calcifer goes first. This lithe, attractive male youth. With,
Is he male?
With
Is he-
dual, well, probably. He sounds male
Can't
when he
tell.
talks. Ah, wonderful. You gave a try, but you failed. I'll take the ugly one. Come here, you stubby little dwarf.
Excuse me?
And
Fuck.
he'll come over and start.
Take 5
wail-
points of emotional damage.
Yeah, he used cutting words. Why?
Effective.
So I can lethally attack this man. That
You
one.
can do whatever you want to do, Chili. I really don't care.
Okay.
Take some shackles and go to town if you want.
I just don't know how to. How? I don't know what I did. I did something wrong, but I don't know what it is, and now I can't
Okay.
access this.
So to clarify, we're gonna do that.
It's still not your turn, Chili.
It will be.
Well, yes, that's very true. It will.
You haven't raged yet.
I'm gonna refresh
Mitigate
this real quick. Hold on. It's not letting me get into this guy's sheet. Come on. It's not that hard. Just stop being a bitch. Some days I actually want to buy a subscription to this thing. Alright. Thank you. Alright. First thing he's going to do. Rapier and Mangosh. 16 and a 25.
Fuck,
one
they
or both?
hit. Both.
Oh, what a coincidence. It's like he was made for you or something.
Did he just deal 27 damage with the Mangosh? No, that's bullshit.
What?
That is bullshit.
How?
Hold on. No, you're right. That is bullshit.
Wait.
Did I click the wrong thing?
Yeah,
think
you
you
clicked
did.
the attack roll and not the damage roll.
There. No, it's not +7. I don't know why it's doing that. It is
Oh my
not.
god!
It
I
is
thought he was
not
about to just fucking
+7.
kill you.
And Ralgum's dead.
And Browcom is just
When
he's
someone
dead.
said
he's
first
just
round kill
dead.
you, they were serious.
I don't
All right,
understand.
Browcom. Roll death
He had a good life.
saves.
Yeah. Oh, because it's not.
Oh, and Browcom is back up at 1 HP.
Oh, holy shit.
Nice.
Uh,
I am sad that you're using all your luck on a fictional death save, but
as opposed to a real death save? How do I? I guess I'm rolling damage by itself then. Whatever. I'll figure that out in a second.
wait. So when you click on Magosh and
When I click,
Rapier, it doesn't.
it just lets me do the attack. That's why it's at +7.
Interesting.
It will, when I click when I click on the numbers for damage type, it just see it keeps doing that.
Oh, it should be 2.
Here, wait. Let me try something. Yeah. No. Okay. So it's not broken.
It's just his character sheet.
I did my character sheet wrong. Maybe. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways,
Thing.
What damage am I taking?
I'm about to tell you, darling.
Um.
Um, okay, 24 points of damage as he leaps forward and slashes into you with two quick swipes. Ah, your blood is so beautiful. It's a shame you're not.
Okay.
And that is the end of his turn. It is now Ralgum's turn, and you're going to do whatever. So you said you're gonna rage. Okay, so Ralgum is now raging. He looks great while he's doing it. I will find an icon while you tell me what you're doing.
I'm guessing those will hit for sure.
Oh right. We all get extra attacks now.
Well, that's
Yeah, I have
you,
an extra
you
attack
all
as
get
well.
two.
that's just a reckless attack.
Yes, they will both hit.
No, oh,
Or 25 will hit. Yes.
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh wow. Okay.
Good job.
Okay. Well,
That's serious.
that's one attack. So that's one attack. So attack number 2.
So I've heard. Reckless. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, you're not
So-
going to get better than a crit. So
Yeah.
12, so a total of 16. Oh, plus your rage, which is total of 4, so a total of 20. Okay. You, not to be outdone by this insulting little fop, rear back and start swinging your axe like a madman, and you connect both times. One of them very badly, as he staggers back and looks a little bit surprised at what you were able to do just then. Themis, it's your turn, my man.
I really don't want to flank myself here. And I'd like to go for Mr. Blind Man, but I can't because I don't want to flank myself.
Right.
So Themis is gonna walk up to Lizard Chick and cast Blood Curse of the Marked on her, and then use both his attacks. Oh, how many of those hit?
How many? He says.
None.
Let's look. The last two.
Really, 15 and 13 don't hit. That's sad.
Correct.
So this. Sorry, this is gonna be long.
Yep.
This and then
17.
R4d6
Huh?
plus. So 34.
17 plus another 17?
Yes,
That is
because
34.
of yeah.
Alright, you're giving Athen a run for his money.
for this whole
Hey
damage
man,
thing.
if I'd hit both of the first ones, could you imagine? Because that'd be another 4d6.
Why are you do? Why are you?
Because both of my rights plus Blood Curse of the Marked.
Hold on.
Wow.
You don't get your proficiency for offhand.
I do because I have 2 weapon fighting.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay.
Jesus.
This is what I designed this character
This
for.
is all right. Is that the end of your turn?
That'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Next.
I should have gone advantage.
Is
That would have
this-
been even better.
Oh shit! All right, there's a lot to do here. All right, so next, the one who was blinded, who's shorter, looks like maybe some sort of gnomish looking fella. Can't see, but luckily for him, at least.
Yes, blindside. So fuck off, motherfucker.
If I had thought about this, I would have done that. No, but luckily not all spells require sight. They just require a target. Or not, rather. They don't require you to be able to see the target. F, G. And he's going to cast... No, he's not. Okay.
No, he's not.
Never mind.
Rolls a DC spell save.
I
Fails.
You guys.
I'm getting flashbacks to Culpa.
No, yeah, that makes sense. Fuck, seriously? I'm just gonna fucking, conjure living beings here in a second. And knock it off. Please, just get to one. He's going to cast Confusion on Themis, which is going to be a wisdom saving throw. See if you are affected by it.
Oh my god.
You are.
I think you got it.
You are now confused. You cannot take reactions, and at the start of your turn, you have to roll a d10 to determine what you do. He's going to stagger back a little bit and move over here, and that's the end of his turn. And the blind wears off.
Oh, I didn't mean to move. What the fuck?
Kato, you are number next.
Okay, so I'm in range of the guy in front of Raugum, right?
The guy in front of Braga. Yes.
So
You're fighting
I can't
kinda
move
behind you.
because then he gets an opportunity attack, right?
You guys don't forget that you guys should have taken the fortifying powder. So you have
So
to
what would
three
be-
points, please. For fuck's sake, that was the whole point of that.
You are
Probably.
too funny. Too
I
funny.
took mine already.
Why?
So I can go there, and then we're flanking him, right?
There we go. Where are we going? Yes, that'll make you flanking.
Can I still do? I can still do sneak attack, right? I don't need
I think
advantage.
it's-
The target is 25.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have disadvantage, and he's not incapacitated, so.
You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. If the enemy is incapacitated, you don't have disadvantage. Yes, so yes.
Wait, do I have advantage or no? Whoops.
What the?
Oh, jeez. You advantage because it's flanking. Oh no, that's just.
Yeah,
for-
okay. So then it's a 24 to hit.
Okay, yes, that'll hit.
Okay, okay. That's all, guys.
Hi, Rogam. What's up?
Nothing, yeah, just I look up and see
um,
33. It's like, hello. Who are you?
Not quite who you think it is. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, oh, okay.
and then plus 4. So what? 20
Total of 20.
damage.
Okay. You dart around behind him, seeing an opening, and strike, and you hit him. He turns around, look behind you. You'll get yours. And that's it. And you want to do anything else with your turn?
Can I disengage?
Sure.
No, wait, that wouldn't help Ralgum actually.
But
I'm
Ralgam,
sitting
you gotta look
behind a
out for
tree,
yourself.
right?
You want
Can I hide?
You can try. You can roll for stealth and we'll see what
I
happens.
try.
Okay. All right. Athen.
Wait.
Yeah.
I get to reroll because I'm a halfling. I have
What?
this thing called lucky. When I roll a 1, I get to reroll it.
What?
25. Huh.
What the fuck? That's
Okay.
insane.
Oh.
Okay.
Is that
That's
the
awesome,
luck
though.
feat or is that just racial?
It's because I'm a halfling. It's a racial thing. I forgot to do it last time.
Racial.
That's pretty
Um,
cool.
um,
Alright, anyways.
It's lucky. When
Um,
you roll a 1 on the d20 for an attack roll, ability check,
Yep.
or save and go, you can reroll the die. Must use the new roll.
All right. Now it's Olympian's turn.
Alright, so who did you mark who you attacked, kiddo? So I know.
The one in front of Ralgum.
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
this
That
guy?
one.
No.
Oh
that's-
wait. Oh
There you go.
fuck. Okay.
There you
There you go.
So how much damage did you do to him?
go.
20.
8, 16. Okay, 16 damage. Alright.
20.
Where am I looking? Am I looking at the wrong thing?
He just didn't see she didn't. The 4 is different. Is an
Oh,
add-on.
okay.
She just did the difference. Total 20.
Yeah, I didn't.
I'm gonna-
Holy shit, that's broken as hell. When you roll a what? They can never
Mhm.
fail a critical fail unless they get 2 ones in a row.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Alright.
If they
Well,
remember
Ralgam
to reroll,
only has
yeah.
one person on him. Themis is being fucking
Confused. Again.
confused.
They're messing with his brain. They're messing with his brain. Sorry.
Alright. So, you know what, let's get Lizard Lady. I'm gonna come right here, cast Hunter's Mark on her, and then, well, let me get my stuff out. Start
Okay.
rolling some damage.
It's already She's already taken 34 damage.
20, 21. Alright, let me roll again. Extra attack. Is it not let me?
Whoa.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, this I
That's a
have an 8.
critical hit.
The rapier goes, that dagger is an 8, so that's not gonna hit. So a 20, a 21, and a 26. Do those 3 hit?
Yeah, that'll hit. Those will hit.
Okay.
She's restrained. Holy shit.
Okay.
2
So,
rounds is too much.
20.
I'm just realizing this.
34, 43 damage. Not including Hunter's Mark yet. Is she dead?
She's
Alright.
probably dead.
Do the hunter's mark. Sinon, what did I tell you earlier?
I don't remember, I'm drunk.
No,
It's not my fault.
sounds good.
Yeah,
19
she's
more
dead.
damage.
There's no way she's alive,
Well,
right?
how's it work? 46 for hunter's mark?
Well, I have a Hunter's Mark for my rapier, then my dagger,
What?
and then did I hit twice with my rapier? Or is it just once? Because it's a critical.
You doubled it. You don't double the hunter's mark damage for the critical.
Okay, then take off
So
4.
the
It's
3.
15.
Yeah.
48, 58 damage in one turn.
Alright, you
Imagine if I'd hit another fucking attack.
start
Bitch.
wailing into her. For fuck's sake.
When the party just fucking plays a bunch of damage dealers.
It sometimes works. Just
Ye-
don't ever let status effects come into it.
This is. Which one? Yeah, that's a lady. Yeah, okay. She, I can't remember. I had 2 and 2. I don't remember who was which. But yes, so you see this sort of Medusan, Gorgon looking. You start pulling it. You start chopping into her. And every single one of your blows just lands and lands and lands. And the vines come out and wrap around her tail and keep her in place as you just lay into her, and she's cut and bleeding and panting, but she's not dead.
What?
Yeah, you don't remember what I told you earlier. Alright.
What did you tell me earlier?
I told you that you wanted a good fight, and you're gonna get.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry guys. You all have potions. Don't forget about it.
You want
I'm pretty sure Raugam and Kato didn't roll their fortifying powder, so you might want to do that before you take damage.
I will be happy to explain some of this after the fight, but I'm not telling you now. So you're just gonna have to deal with it. So, you watch as this. Oh no, that was a guy. Never
Did
mind.
anyone else
Shit.
cut out, or is this just me?
I don't hear it. No one else cut out that I know of.
Hello?
I can hear you. Planes? Okay.
Oh,
Planes? I can hear you.
what's going on?
We good? Yes, no? Maybe so? Anybody? No? We're too cool for the program, is what it is.
Oh, you can still hear me?
I can hear you just
Cool.
fine.
I can't hear anyone.
What?
Yeah, I can't hear anyone.
This is BS.
Hello?
Ah, I had no root, which is something that I've never had before. Anyways, more importantly, you watch as this. Okay, so the snake is a guy. For those of you who
Okay.
care, whatever. It's just mostly for me. So you watch as this large female minotaur charges towards you, and
Oh, it's big.
you,
Ugh.
you need to make a wisdom saving throw as this
Nice.
you Athens. That's a fail.
Oof.
Okay, you are under the command of Gias. You are forced to carry out some service or refrain from some action or course of activity as the caster decides.
Heard.
While the creature is charmed, it takes 5d10 psychic damage each time it acts in a manner directly counter to your instructions.
Wait,
Holy
5d10?
shit!
Wait, what?
5d10. Yeah, well, I guess don't.
What?
Don't say no. Just do what the
I'm
game
pretty
Cat
sure
Lady
that it'd
says.
kill you at full HP if they
It
got all
would kill
10s.
me.
They got all
For
10s, I'd
sure.
They
die.
got
Yeah.
all 10s. You
If they got
watch
all fives,
as
I'd die.
the serpent disengages.
Attack of opportunity?
That's what
Well,
disengage prevents.
Oh, disengage, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Moves over and is going to strike with advantage.
Hey, wait. Can they see me?
Oh, that's right. You're hidden. That's right. You're right. You're
Thank you.
outside. Yeah. All right. So in that case, he's going to move over here. I'm gonna run somewhat behind the Minotaur and make a stab. And not stab. What's the other thing? What do I have crossbows. There it is.
Who's that against?
It's going to be against the person who fucked him up. The first one, I suppose. Since
Oh, against me?
yeah, hi. 21 and a 15. I assume both of them hit.
Oh,
No, the
The-
15 does not hit.
Okay. I don't. Where is? This is bullshit. Why can't I just do damage? Fuck you. Alright. 8 for the first one, and that's it. Next, it is Wheesden McMathan. It's Ted. And he's gonna kick your collective asses. Well, not that accent. And I really don't want to do this. He's gonna conjure Fae. Not that you know that. But yeah, we'll probably have to pick this up on Thursday.
yeah, this is gonna take a while.
You're so dead.
I don't know. I believe in us.
And 2 of the people can't even act in accordance with how they want. So.
I
exactly.
believe in us.
All right, he you watch as where is that? There we go. It is concentration. Watch as a fey spirit of sharp and not almost alien-like features appears next to him in a burst of leaves. And he's going to take a few steps back and start yelling orders to it. While
No.
now we have the dual wielder. Yeah. Duelist. Yeah. Forgot about that. Got a lot of this shit, man. Alright. You watch as the rapier wielding youth, androgynous youth, goes to attack 2 attacks, as you do.
Only one of those hits. What?
Wow.
You get one more roll, I think, don't you?
Yeah, you're right. I got 2 men. I missed the rapier.
Oof.
So you both your rapiers hit.
Yes, that's right. They do. He's going to expend a
Out of curiosity,
ability.
though,
Yes.
is that 2 turns right there, or is that 1 turn?
That this is his turn. This is his second turn.
Because I have
This is the top of the second round
right,
of
right, but I have disadvantage because of my reckless attack.
combat.
Which is
Right.
So he gets 2 rolls of each. Is it
That's
not?
right. You're right.
I
I'm
mean,
just-
either way, like the rapier hits the first time.
Right. I'm not worried about that. I'll just do the Mangosh, which is so the 19. So 3 out of 4.
Yes.
You watch as he swings and swashes and swings and slashes, and he's going to. You need to make a strength. Well, you have advantage on this. A strength saving throw of 8, 11. What's his dex? 8, 11. 15. Yeah. Okay. So you are not. You are not disarmed.
If you disarm me, I would have thrown this boy.
oh my gosh. Oh, that's smart.
Maybe you should.
Okay, so how much damage do I
Yep.
take?
We're doing that right now, doll.
Hee
Whoops. Just kidding.
Jeez.
All right.
But like, would a Mangosh really disarm someone that's holding a battle axe?
Who said that it
two-handed
was the
battle axe?
Mangosh? It just happened during the attacks.
Well, that's what the Mangosh is for. The sword breaker, basically.
Okay, well, he's using it in a different way. I don't know. What do you want from me?
That's all. I'm just.
It's an
question-
ability. You want to talk about how you're basically cutting yourself up while trying to hit somebody else?
No, I'm expending blood essence. There's a difference.
Oh, okay. Here we go. So 14, 27, 38 and half, which is 19
Jesus.
points of damage as it's 1, 2, 3, 4. But only 3 of them hit.
So 19.
Yep.
So you have. No, I have 31 minus 20 plus 1. Hey, yeah.
You have potions.
I have 11 hit points left, my boy.
You also have
Oh
potions.
no.
This is fucking
What
awesome.
kind of potions do I have again?
A healing.
You have greater healing potions, which is 4d4 plus 4.
You have potions of supreme style, which increases your charisma.
I don't want that one.
Oh, okay. Can't do anything about that. So it's now
Oh.
Browgum's turn.
Okay, so what's that one potion? The healing
Potion
one?
of greater healing, 4d4 plus 4.
4d4 plus 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 12.
Oh no.
So that makes me
Nice.
to
And you have another one.
It's
So
actually
you're
exactly
good.
average.
So that puts me at 23.
Wait, what? Had 10 hit points?
I had 11. But
Jesus.
this boy
This
raped
is mostly
me.
Cyanon's fault.
Why is it my fault?
Because you asked for this.
I did ask for
um,
this.
There you go.
Consuming the potion is 1 turn, right?
No, it's a bonus action.
There you
Oh,
go.
okay. So I can't use it again. Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna do.
Mhm.
Lordy. You know what? We'll go ahead and do. We'll just take my 2 turns, just regular 2-handed great axe. I'm not gonna do right.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll
Dang.
that'll hit.
How about a 21?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Sweet. Okay, so there's 14 plus 7 on that.
21.
Nice.
That's 9 plus 10.
That is hot.
Oh, thank you.
You. You wail into him right back, not interested in taking this shit.
No.
And you cleave into his shoulder, take a bite out of his armor.
Bite.
You hack and claw into it.
I would love to see him bite. Just fucking play it now.
Yeah, Raugum, if anybody in this game would do this, it would be Raugum. He would just bite into it.
Wait, even though I'm technically hiding, are we still flanking him?
It doesn't matter because he hits anyway.
Yeah, but like he could roll and see if he gets a critical hit.
True.
I mean, if you want to, you technically could.
That's up to discretion.
Yeah.
So,
If you want to, you can do it.
what am I rolling? here?
Just re-roll your great-handed axes twice, I guess. Well, doesn't change anything, but if you'd gotten a critical hit, it would have been nice.
Yeah,
Would've been
we
fine.
tried.
There. No, good,
Okay.
good.
Alright.
Well spotted.
Raugum is done, and it is now the turn of Themis.
So I have to roll for confusion.
Yes, you have to roll a 1d10, and I have a table here on the book. In the book, that will tell me what you do and what you roll.
Okay, and then afterwards, can I roll to get rid of the confusion, or am I just stuck with it?
Well, since you asked.
Well, now
Oh,
I assume that's not going to be a very good outcome.
I don't think
That's
you're
not-
a halfling, so you can't re-roll there.
Alright, so we got. At the end of your turn. So,
At the end of my turn, I
at
can
the end of your
roll.
turn, you can- The creature. Okay, so you got a 1. The creature uses all of its movement to move in a random direction. To determine the direction, roll a d8 and assign a direction on each die face. The creature doesn't take an action this turn.
So 1 would be
1 will be
left,
north of you, or you can
north, and then
And then-
clockwise.
yeah, just go clockwise. That'll be fine.
Okay. 1d8. Oops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
Do it.
So 1, 2, 3. Wait, no, I am miscounting that. Okay.
There you go.
Whoop. Okay, and then I get to do a wisdom save? Or
Yes. Oh, it's just the 1. 26 will hit.
fuck off.
What do you mean?
Fuck off.
Okay, alright. We'll do, honey.
Well, a 7 on a wisdom save. That's unfortunate.
Wait, what?
Yes. So. Ooh! Total of 18 points of damage to the wee lad Themis. As he runs away, the Minotaur catches it and swings her very plain-looking mace. And
Very plain.
And
Uh-huh.
Speaking of which, at the end of this round, I think I'm gonna call it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. So that's the end of Themis' turn. We'll go to next the Druid. Who is who's going to cast a spell?
As they do.
This, yeah. It's their bread and butter sort of thing. Alright, so Athen con save.
Okay.
Nice.
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 Shit. You watch as he puts his hand on the ground, and you watch as these jagged green. It's almost like kind of like maple leaves, but a little bit harsher on the angles. Come out and hit you, and you are going to take. Ah, that's not good. And you are going to. You feel this energy of death wash over you, and you take 17 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Okay. That's 30 health.
He's going to a little bit farther back, closer. All right, this table is actually where the desk is. Just for the record. And that's the end of his turn. Kato, it's your turn.
Okay. I guess I'll
That's
just make it act up again.
It
What
is
else
okay.
can I do?
Mm-hmm.
Does the 23 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. 39. Wait. 37 damage.
All right, I gotta do something about you.
And what was that powder thing?
Fortifying powder.
Fortifying powder, yeah.
Yeah. Can I take that as a bonus action?
Sure. It's just like I don't even know how it's applied. Sure. Whatever. I assume you don't like sprinkle it on your head, but I don't know.
What does it do?
You'd like put it in your water canteen or something. I don't know.
What does it do?
It gives
What are you
extra
doing?
Fortifying powder.
Oh, just eat it.
Just eat it? What
Just
does it
eat
do?
It's like a cinnamon chip.
Gives you more hit points.
Or snort it if you want.
Yeah, whatever.
Put it like
Gives me more
cocaine.
hit points. How many more?
It's 1d4.
1d4? No, that's not worth it. I'd rather just hide.
It's a free action.
Wow.
I'd rather just hide again. 20. Not now.
Alright, so this is on the whole hiding and advantage things. Anyways, okay, so you got 37, which is ridiculous. Okay, you are in your element. You're not missing a beat, and you're not missing a stab either. As you just go 1 2 1 2 1 2 right into his back, and he watches. He just collapses on the ground with like 20 stab marks in his back.
Yeah. Hey, he's
Damn.
dead.
Damn, kiddo. Doing mucho damage.
Elinthian,
That is moi.
oui, c'est vous. It is your turn,
Alright.
and you're under command of Gias, and you are commanded to attack your nearest ally, which would be Raugum.
Okay.
You can, of course, resist if you want.
I'm not about to die, so
Well, your character doesn't know that.
I'll just attack. Ragam, you can handle this.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what?
You can handle this, I'm sorry, but I'll pay it to you in liquor later. Just take it. See? That didn't even
Just
hit.
take your licks.
I'm gonna
That didn't even hit.
No.
That's
Three.
gonna hit. That's gonna hit.
At least
Hey,
it wasn't
did
a critical, so he's not restrained.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, only 7 damage. That's gonna be halved. 17? Let's half that, alright? That's not that bad. That's not that bad. That's like 8 damage. It's pretty good.
Good job. You did 8 damage. That's better than 0.
Oh, Gias lost the last 30 days. Holy shit.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. What's that? What's that last part? 30 days?
Days is what I say.
Yeah. God damn.
Alright, so you are
Days.
now. Alright, so you have to go over there to attack Ragam. Varna's not going to attack you.
I'm gonna yeet you 7
Wait, it
feet
takes
at it.
1 minute to cast.
That's fucking crazy. But let's go for it,
It
boys.
takes
We in
longer than we've been in this fight to cast.
Yeah. Yep. So, Varna is going to.
Wait, you're just gonna gloss over that?
Obviously. It's not going to last 30 days, but it doesn't matter because you're just going to kill these people anyways. So. Cyanide.
But it still takes 1 minute to cast.
Cyanide. I also gave them max hit dice when I rolled for their levels. Okay.
Oh, nice. Nice.
If
I
you,
mean,
Hold on,
it's a
the
tough
fact
fight.
that
if you win this, you should be very happy about it
Yes, because we'll be level 6.
because you know that the DM cheated his ass off and you still beat him. And he might do it. He might
we'll
do
be
it
level
again.
6.
No, you won't. Everyone but you will be level 6. How's that?
That's fine.
Okay.
I'll take that.
fine.
Take
Okay.
one for the team.
That's right, you will. That's right, you will, bitch boy.
Oh.
Hey, you don't get to be mine if I'm somebody else's bitch boy.
Oh, wait a second. What? Okay.
That's all.
I'm sorry.
That's what I thought.
Are we, how many?
No, you
We're almost done, I think.
We're almost done. We have the
Yeah.
next 3 turns.
next 3 like whatever. Come on. Alright. So, you watch as the Minotaur casts another spell, and you watch a large statue, not a large statue, a large spectral image of some creature that you don't really know what it is. But you see it come and take over. Nope, that's not it. There we go. This, which I'm still going to move. 'cause she
We're level
can't-
5, kiddo.
can't
Oh, I gotta fix that.
really- You've been doing this at level 4. Fuck you.
I mean, I get uncanny dodge. I haven't been hit yet, and I get like 6 extra hit points, so it's not like that big of a difference.
Alright, so well, you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Who, me?
Yes.
Yeah, which probably
perfect.
won't be a problem because, you know,
Well,
Kato and Dex.
That's very true. Also, Ralgam.
It's
Yeah, that might be a problem.
Also, I should have done more damage.
Well.
but that's okay.
I take my word back.
Uh-oh.
Alright, you
It's
take
a-
10 points of radiant damage as the sheer proximity of this spectral
Can I
creature.
see the attacker?
It's not an attack so much as an ability. It's a passive area of effect.
Damn it. Okay.
Wait, so what is... Did I see this thing coming at me?
Chili, stop with the danger sense. It's not working. It's a spell. It
So
appeared.
I can't uncanny
hasn't-
dodge.
You're in the middle of a fight.
It hasn't
Yeah,
even
but
done
wait.
anything. Okay. It
Advantage
hasn't
on dex saving throws versus attacks I can see. Trap spells.
It's not an attack. Any hostile creature to you that moves into a space within 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time, or on a turn, must succeed on a dexterity saving. The creature takes damage. It's not an attack. You just take damage. It's like a effect.
An aura.
An aura effect. It's like a whatever. It's like a terrain effect. It's not an attack. So roll for dex. Hurry up.
Oh, wait, but I got a 9. Not that that changes anything.
Correct. It's not. All right. You also
Well.
take 10 points of radiant damage.
Is that halved? It's well.
No.
No. The
I quit.
okay, cool. The male Medusa is stuck for another round, so he's just gonna. Actually, this is not go the way I wanted it to at all.
Oh,
Just
really?
take another. Shut it.
My stealth should have been higher. Dang it.
So, 22 against the wee lad. No, it's not gonna do that. Against. Well, Athens right in front of him, I guess, and Robin's blocked by Varna. Probably can't see Kato. The other dude's running away. Okay, yeah. So I will roll damage. Fucking awesome.
Wait,
This is not doing what I wanted him to do.
Oh, really?
Synod, I will drive up to Quebec and kick your ass and then come back. Alright, 8
Do I
points. No, you don't. Whatever your question is, no. It's in the negative.
wait, hold on.
No, there's no time to hold on.
Hold up.
Okay, well, because 50 event says effects, not attacks, and I'm trying to find the definition of effect.
Oh, yeah, okay. You can spend as much time as you want to in there. Alright. You watch as Wheeston points. Oh, I didn't do the Fae. Fucking hell.
That's fine. You don't have to.
Yeah, I don't think I will. Actually. Wheeston moves over down this way and takes and watches he points off towards where Themis is. And he watches a beam of grayish silvery light shoots out from his finger and maybe hits Themis. I don't know. You. Alright, so I have to make a ranged spell attack. Cool. I can do that. Alright, let's stay. Let's whatever. It's definitely charisma. Should be high. 4. Alright, so 23, which definitely hits you.
Yeah.
So you have been hit with a ray. A ray of enfeeblement, which means you deal half damage with weapons attack with use strength until the spell ends. At the end of your turn, you can make a con save. When you succeed, the spell ends.
Okay. Doesn't really bother me all that much.
Alright, great. That's the end
Because
of
I don't use strength.
That's the end of the... I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna write that in the book right now. Alright, so that's the end of the second round. I'll call it quits right there.
Yes, sir.
I gotta,
Alright.
I gotta write all this down anyways.
Alright, who's joining for the customary league game before I have to go to bed?
Oh, we have to watch fucking Lord of the Rings still, though.
Let's...
No, Josh said we aren't.
Okay.
I
Give me
think
1
we went
second
to
then.
sleep.
Well, you tell Josh that he's not allowed to tell you what to
he's
do.
back.
Whoa.
Josh is out dealing with some.
Josh isn't the boss of you.
Josh said he wanted to wait.
Well, Josh
I'll
can go
tell
fuck
you.
himself.
Oh my god.
Damn, dude.
Jeez.
That's all I'm saying. Like, Josh isn't the boss of you.
I wanted
He's,
to hang
he's trying to
out
help
with
you
him.
be
You
more,
can
you
still
know...
hang out with him. He's up. I thought he went to bed. He's up.
He's talking to a laundry now. He's having trouble.
Oh.
Damn. Y'all friends with people in university before you even get to university.
That's not a
Jesus
friend for
Christ.
university. That's a friend I've known for like so many years.
Yeah.
This is in Nebraska.
I'm not defining effects. I'm telling you what happened.
Because that's actually kind of confusing. Because I'm
It's
going by.
it's an ability. It's a
It sounds
terrain
like you guys
effect.
need to sit down and talk about danger
It
sense.
doesn't
Clearly,
apply to
Chili doesn't
danger
know what-
sense.
Why
I'm about to
not?
just remove danger sense.
But yeah, I think we should.
No, because
No.
that's
You have advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that you can see, such as traps and spells. It's not really a spell. It's an effect of the person.
that's the thing. According to this, where did it go? That was not the right link.
Look up Guardian of the Faith versus Danger Sense, and you can tell me what that says on Thursday.
Guardian of the Faith. Interesting. Guardian of Faith 5e.
Oh, this is all religious crap. Shit. Maybe I should type in D&D.
I'll
I'll be a fucking retard about it.
Guardian that are occupied space. Emblazoned with a symbol for your deity. You're telling me that the anyway
I didn't pick a symbol for the
for an
archfey.
archfey.
So
Yeah,
shut it.
I'll get you a symbol. Don't worry.
Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
You spoil me.
I do. You could pay it back every once in a while with a blowjob.
Oh, that's all it takes. I've been trained to do that for like an hour.
Wow, you were really nice. Holy shit. Chili, that could have been 20 radiant damage, by the way.
She made the throw. She just didn't get advantage on it. I don't see. She's trying to establish a precedent for future situations.
Yeah, I'm trying to
That's
establish
exactly-
like
Wait.
what the like.
What would be a fail on the dexterity saving throw, though? There's no DC on it.
No, because you have to know, right? Because it's 20 if you don't make it. It's the DC of whatever the caster is. Hold on, why am I gonna?
Huh?
It's the caster's DC. It's not the.
So the caster's DC is 8 or less?
You must
Jesus.
succeed on a
It's like
dexterity
8 plus-
saving throw.
It's like 8 plus their wisdom plus proficiency or something.
Yes.
And you have to beat
There
that.
you go. That's what it is.
So, but either way, Striffy was being nice, so why don't you just take it?
I'm trying to define this.
She's trying.
You guys can talk about defining it later. That's what you should do. That's what I do. I call Striffy, I'm like, hey Striffy, we've got to talk about alchemy because, you know, I don't want to break the game. And then we spend an hour talking about how to fix alchemy so that it doesn't break the game.
That was funny.
Yeah, it was funny. Anyway, who's joining us for whatchamacallit, League?
I'm going to bed. I gotta get up at 7.
I gotta get up at 9, but I still have time for one game. Planes? No?
What? Oh, I'll come.
Tara, did you want to play or watch or whatever?
I mean, I feel like I'm just gonna hold you guys back.
What?
Eh,
It's we're just
we
chilling.
we don't care. It's up to
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
Sure.
You can only join us if you have fun, though.
Yeah.
So you gotta have fun.
Oh my God, Chili! I'm gonna beat you with a belt.
Girl, oh. Wait, can I take the punishment for Chili?
This is straight off the same.
Condition? What does this? What does condition have to do?
Because it's an
Anyways,
effect.
as a result, a condition as this.
But think about it this way, Chili. The spectral thing has to deal 60 damage before it can disappear. So really, all you're doing is helping it disappear.
Nice. Conditions are blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, grappled, incapacitated, invisible, petrified, paralyzed. There's nothing to do with, I don't know why you're coming. Poisoned, prone, restrained, stunned, and unconscious. Those are conditions. Not this creature gives off radiant damage around him all the time. Multiple effects. Effects don't get raised. Creature either has a condition or it doesn't.
Creature
don't know.
alone is Correct.
I'd be
As a result of a spell, a class feature, or a monster's attack, or other effect.
It's not an attack. It's not a class feature.
How is that not a class feature?
The
Hold
guardian.
on.
It's not a class feature. It's a spell that the class gets. The spell summons the creature, and the creature itself releases an effect, like
Right there. As a result of a spell.
I'm just gonna hop out, go onto the league now.
Yep. I wish I could do that.
You see my confusion. Why I'm really freaking confused.
But
like,
this
why...
is. But these are conditions. I just listed off the conditions. None of those say taking damage. It's all petrified, prone, blind, deaf. Those are conditions in D&D. There's something that you suffer with for multiple periods. That's like a medical effect, like being blinded. This is a spell that essentially does damage in an AoE situation, but is passive.
Oh shit! I already finished my beer. What? Well, I'm not gonna boot open another one, so.
You blind because Tara is only level 8.
Yeah.
It's just fine. Strippy, you sure you don't want to get in on this?
I am very sure, actually. Whoops. I'm still